Close your eyes like you're fucking napping. You can fade away like it never happened. Ain't nothing promised but the life you make, so get a bag. Got a bag of biscotti if you wanna drag. Breathe it in, baby, breathe it out. Let my name roll off your tongue when it's in your mouth. Let you know that I'm the one if you have it down. Stabbing out, whipping in the range, driving in the rain, never feeling pain, blazing up insane, gripping on the grain, clutching of the strain, running back and making gains, swerving in the lane. Better tuck your chain on the track like a train. I ain't making stops. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Watch me get the paper, I'ma share it with my neighbor. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Watch me get the paper, I'ma share it with my neighbor. Started with nothing, then we blew up. They said you're nothing but a fucking screw up. Gave them a dose of the realest shit. And now I'm making sure they feel the shit. One by one, we want them all over. Now it's autographs and nice to know ya. Trips to Medellin with some Cali green, soaking up the beams, yeah, it ain't a thing. You got a question, I may never know the answer due to circumstances, taking haters out. They the fucking cancer, looking for advances. These bitches get no passes. What they really need to do is fucking stop. Hold up. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Watch me get the paper, I'ma share it with my neighbor. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Get a bag, homie, get a bag. Watch me get the paper, I'ma share it with my neighbor. They say be careful what you ask for. Take a million wishes and a passport. I'll never go home. Never go home. Never go home. Never go home. Living that dream. Getting that bag. Feeling the steam. Life ain't bad. Big deals. Sign and seal. Got a fast car. Hot wheels. Pull up in a Benzo. Pull up in the Enzo. Pull up in a rental. It's all mental, lock 'em in the tempo. Caught up in the dead zone, got it on your headphone, get it in your headstone. Smoke up all the endo, but no pretendo. They say be careful what you ask for. Take a million wishes and a passport. I'll never go home. Never go home. Never go home. Never go home. They say be careful what you ask for. Take a million wishes and a passport. I'll never go home. Never go home. Never go home. Never go home. Found my purpose. I don't deserve this. Thought me worthless. Put them on a serve list. Line them up. Sign them up. Be the next contestant of your life is fucked. Put them in a headlock. Put them in a deadlock. Put them in a bedrock. It's all hood. I wish you would. Put it on a set stop. I set the tone. Smoke out the room. I be the standard. You be the clone. They say be careful what you ask for. Take a million wishes and a passport. I'll never go home. Never go home. Never go home. Never go home. They say be careful what you ask for. Take a million wishes and a passport. I'll never go home. Never go home. Never go home. Never go home. question. Up in the lab, sitting in on a session. One hit, getting ready for elevation. We on top, bottles pop like a celebration. One go, get money, now you stunting on them. See me coming down the block, now I'm fronting on them. Charting on the billboards, running on them. Put them on the Forbes list, come on, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up.
Bad bitch, give me brain, I'm a learner. Swimmer, cause she a squirter. The red bottoms for murder. These cookies, they come from burner. Sign a check for the proper commas. Niggas try and find us. Box wagon and Calabasas with Adianas. And I never seen a hater at the bank. I'm floor seat at the stables. Ingram cutting through the paint. Wait, risky business, so I'm riding with the wop on the mansion. Cool sliding in my socks, can't tell me shit. And we don't really party in the club. Make an order, get it shipped, and Euro step the plug. You ain't gang, you ain't cuz, you a dub. Man, you ain't gang, you ain't cuz, you a dub.
One go, get money, now you stunting on them. See me coming down the block, now I'm fronting on them. Charted on the billboards, running on them. Put them on the Forbes list, come on, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up. If you got your bands up. Champagne dreams, 100 band wishes. Punkin' bitches out like I'm Sid Vicious. Got the place lit, hit the bass kick. Batter swinging hard for a bass hit. You can talk about us, yeah, we be the loudest. You don't have to say a word, fuck you if you doubt us. How you living though? Sit you judging mine. Trying to tell you I'm getting mine all the time. One go, get money, now you stunting on them. See me coming down the block, now I'm fronting on them. Charted on the billboards, running on them. Put them on the Forbes list, come on, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up. If you got your bands up. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Never leave it on the table, get it all of the time. Got my hand on my weapon and my weapon on my side. Never leave it on the table, never leave it behind. My view from the rooftop, city lights. Continuation of a grind, reaching many heights. Cake batter, serve it on a silver platter. Scotty playing on the keys, yeah, we hit him with another slapper. Toe tap and see the window rattle like a snake. Her reaction keep it popping till her back break. Got her swinging on my chain like a swing set. She gotta slow it down, she ain't seen a thing yet. One go, get money, now you stunting on them. See me coming down the block, now I'm fronting on them. Charted on the billboards, running on them. Put them on the Forbes list, come on, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up. If you got your bands up, get your hands up. If you got your bands up. God damn it! God damn it!
We're fired up, oh, all right.
We would be honored if you would join us. Join us or die.
What's up, players?
You are sitting here with the most boss players of all time. The icon, Eric Bobo.
What's good, yo? Yes, sir.
The lit one, C-. I like your whole get up today, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Smooth. Star Wars. We got Colton Kilroy, a.k.a. Bolton Blombo, and Rah Rah Morning Shot.
What up, what up?
And we got the strongest one, Strong Tone, in the building. Mr. Cali Weather himself, Cali Blaze.
The fuck is good, everybody?
That's right.
Happy
Licking
Friday.
shots.
Happy Friday.
And I am Dr. Greenthumb. Hello. They
What up,
also
man?
call me Be Real, amongst many other names.
Yo, Cypress.
Yup. Yo,
Sometimes it's Yo
That
Cypress.
is one of my many names. And Bobo is oddly enough called Sendog and Muggs sometimes. Yo, Muggs. Muggs got a tan when he went to Colombia. Yo, Muggs.
Fuck out of
That's
here.
the funny. I could see getting confused with Muggs, because we're relatively almost the same height. Like I'm maybe half-inch taller than him. He's a little bit lighter than I am, but I could see someone confusing us. Unless you know us, because he's got green eyes or blue eyes, whatever the fuck. I have brown. You know what I'm saying? So, but people mistake us. Yo, Muggs. And sometimes I'm Everlast. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But now Everlast has, got his whole look with his hair and the beard and it's gray, and people don't make that mistake anymore because he changed his whole stilo up.
Yeah.
So now I'm just Dr. Greenthumb and Be Real and that guy in the smoke box. And sometimes Yo Cypress.
Yo, Cypress.
That's my favorite. Hey, yo, Cypress.
Hey, Yo Cypress!
I think they've even said in the chat, Yo, Citrus.
That too. Or Cypress.
Cypress.
Yo, Cypress Hill was cracking. Or the one that happens on the East Coast all the time. Yo, Cypress Hills.
Hills.
Cypress Hills.
Yo, Cypress Hills.
That's the cemetery.
The first time I heard Cypress Hills, yo. Cypress Hills.
I love hearing that shit. Yo, Cypress Hills. What's up?
Yeah.
You're like, what?
We're plural.
Well, that's the cemetery. It's called Cypress Hills Cemetery.
If you're on the Interborough, actually now it's not the Interborough, it's fucking Jackie Robinson Expressway. But right before you get to East New York, you pass Cypress Hill Cemetery, and it says Cypress Hills.
It's an enormous
cemetery. And then when Black Sunday came out, and you have the cemetery and Cypress Hill, we were sure you guys were from fucking
East
New York. Yeah, you were from East New York, and it's actually right on the border of I think Maspeth and Brooklyn. Like it goes through both, but everybody assumed it's too much similarity.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, and then the video. Correct, in Times Square and shit.
Yeah, okay. So of our first 3 videos, 2 of them are filmed in New York. Killer Man is filmed in a few different boroughs, and Hand on the Pump is in Red Hook, Brooklyn.
Nice.
And so people obviously were like, "Oh, these guys gotta be
right." Oh, got it. Let me bring up last night. I saw. I can't believe I never saw this until now. Rhyme and Reason.
Oh, Rhyme and Reason.
I just saw it for the first time. I can't believe that one snuck by me. But for people who haven't seen it, definitely fucking watch it.
It's a must.
What's so great about it is when it was filmed. See, most things are filmed now about then. You know what I'm saying? So when you're watching it then, you're watching it from the actual mind and perspective of the people at that time, not the way they're looking back at it.
Of
so
it happening at that point.
Exactly. So that was all current events at that time.
It hits different.
It was fucking dope, man, just to see all the artists and everybody's insights and, the way Dre was even thinking back then and other people. You see certain people who had a certain mindset at that time and you look and you see?
Yeah.
It paid off.
I think if you're absolutely right. It's one of those things where it's if you're a student of hip hop and rap music and even just music, that is a good watch because it gives you that insight on where people were at during their vibe in that time.
Right. And it was live instead of reminiscing.
Yeah.
It was actual thoughts at that time of how people viewed hip hop and the lifestyle of hip hop, not just the music, talking about it's an entire culture. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of life, the way we talk, the way we act, dress, everything. So it was very informative and definitely and great that I never saw it because it was like something totally dope to just catch up on that.
Yeah.
I never seen. So if you haven't seen it, check that shit out.
Yeah, definitely.
What's it playing on?
Was it Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Was it Netflix? Might be Netflix.
Or Hulu.
Or Hulu. It was one of them.
Yeah.
I just watched it last night. It was either Hulu or Netflix. Or it could have been Amazon Prime too. I was on all them shits.
I'll tell you, Bobo, what'll break your heart is the Parliament Funkadelic documentary on Prime.
I think, you know what? I think I've seen a doc. I don't know if it's the same one. But yeah, I did see one about Parliament Funkadelic, and they weren't too happy.
That was the same one. Unless they did a couple and they still not happy, bro.
They're not happy.
They are not happy with Uncle George, man.
No, man.
He did some things.
Hey, but you know what? He comes from the time where that happened to artists all the fucking time.
Word.
He was on acid all the time.
Well,
I mean, at some point that has to be a factor.
Is that Tekashi's grandfather?
Yeah.
Is that Tekashi's grandfather?
He was Tekashi, and now before
Look at that
Tekashi
fucking hair.
knew what Tekashi was.
And Tekashi's a bitch. He ain't, so.
No, look, I'll say this. It's like he had some revolutionary ideas and genius ideas, and he knew enough to have the right motherfuckers around him, to create something amazing. Just, like some artists do, some producers do, some record company people do. You forget to look out for the motherfuckers that are, that are coming up with you, and this is what he's been accused of in this doc by a lot of what were the surviving members of Parliament at the time that doc came out.
Yeah.
Since then, a few of them have passed.
Yeah.
Since they started, from when they began to film it to where it ended.
Yeah.
Some of them had died, before the conclusion of this documentary. So there was a lot of stuff that had no closure, and it wasn't a good look for Uncle George like that, man. I mean, geniuses they were, man. This industry sometimes is just unkind to motherfuckers, man. And
You said it.
Most times more than others.
And if you know that and you're working with people, you got to try to be fair with them and push them as hard as they push you. And if you're a team, you ride together and look out for each other, man.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
I just remember when we were touring with
Smoking
Grooves, man, and he had a lot of people in the band. I just remember like there was like 17 people
On
on
a
the
bus.
on the tour bus.
17
That's
people
crazy.
on a tour bus.
That's crazy.
Think about that. Steph knows. I mean, come on.
17 people on tour
Eight
bus.
people is a lot.
Yeah, because you know what the problem is? Out of those people, 1 or 2 motherfuckers are going to shit on that bus.
No.
And it ruins
That
it.
is not the
No,
problem.
that's not
That's one of many problems.
That's so bad,
What
bro.
were you going to say, Steph?
Well, I'm just saying, like, before it got good and we got to the 8 bunks, we were always in the 12 bunk
12,
ride.
yeah, 12 and 14.
And that's a full house.
That's a full
That's
house.
a full house.
They
12.
got more bunks in Europe.
Unless you guys are really, connected and having chemistry, that's a hard run because you got 12 personalities in a condensed area. Worse, okay, it's not worse than a jail cell, but
No.
it's like it's a rolling cell. Sure, you got freedoms. You could step off the bus. You could smoke on the bus. You could do drugs on the bus, which people often do.
That's the blessings of the bus.
But you still have to get along
Yes.
with everybody on the bus. There still has to be a good vibe because one person can make everybody pissed off. Like Aton.
Word. And he does that with 6 people.
Well, he doesn't necessarily piss us off. He's just there, and sometimes he's the dartboard, unfortunately. But it happens like that. And he was at this point, like Bobo said, in 1997, 98.
Yes.
After being in the game for 20, 30 years already, 30 some odd years already at that point, traveling with fucking 17 people.
I didn't get it. And
That means motherfuckers are not just they're doubling up in the back lounge and the front lounge to sleep.
Oh man.
Because
Yeah,
there's
they're
only
stacked up.
There's only what
12 bunks.
12 bunks. 12 bunks max, right?
and that's little
a
bunk
big
in it.
one,
That's
Yeah.
little bunk in it.
Yeah.
That's
Been
like
there.
guys like me and Austin and Evan who are above 6 feet.
Those are the coffin size bunks.
Those are the coffins for
Exactly.
us.
Exactly.
If you get up wrong, you smash your head
Yeah,
on the top of the
You
fucking.
cannot sit up in those
No.
bunks.
Not at all.
Definitely in the top row. You ain't sitting up.
No.
You feel if you're claustrophobic, you will not sleep in those bunks.
No.
Yeah.
I could stand up.
Yeah.
You probably good.
No,
You can do
would
backflips.
You'd be comfortable.
Nah, man. I've slept in them. Actually, I'm comfortable. But I still hit
listen.
my fucking head. But
Yeah.
them shits for me ain't.
Oh
no big
man,
deal.
we had this one merch guy way back in '91. His name was Carl Lee. He was trying to be a comedian, and he was pretty funny, but he was funnier off stage than he was on stage. He just couldn't write material. He was better spontaneous. Anyway, it was his first trip. Previously, the merch van would follow us around and then get their hotel rooms and do that. They were never on the bus. We got close with him and we allowed him to be on the bus with us. His first fucking trip, man. He wakes up in the bunk and he thinks he's in a dream that he's in a coffin, and he's like, oh, and he's fucking beating up the fucking side that he's looking at, like, let me out, let me out. Wow. Fucking, where were you? You were sleeping above him or on the bottom of him?
I was on the bottom of him. I
That
was on the
doesn't sound
bottom.
good.
Oh man,
Yeah, pause.
he freaked out because when he woke up out of his dream,
Yeah.
he thought he was in a fucking coffin.
Wow.
You just hear boom, boom, boom. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Let me the
You know?
fuck out! Let me the fuck out! Literally, it wasn't night terrors. Night terrors are different. That's
are
when
night-
you're dreaming some fucked up shit and you're loud about it.
You were awake.
This wasn't a night terror. He had a little shitty dream and he woke up and it freaked out that he was in this small space. He thought he was still in his dream or something. I don't know, but
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
So I don't know how they got along with 17 people on that.
Oh
fucking
well,
bus.
when I was during that time, I was
Acid.
writing.
That's
I
how
was
they do
writing for Industry Insider, like little interviews and stuff. And I got a chance to interview Uncle George. So he called me up and me and Steftone Oil went up on his bus. And I mean, we're over here having to step over
People.
and all this shit. I'm like saying, damn, like just to see it firsthand, and I mean, because people was feeling the funk, you know what I mean?
Oof.
People, he said it himself, he got to keep it funky. So we went into the back and I did the interview, And yeah, man,
Funky.
it was funky.
It was funky.
Okay.
It was
Oh
funky.
yeah, they lived in the funk.
They lived in
Real
the funk
shit.
for real.
That ain't no
live for the
lie.
funk.
I live for the funk. I live in the funk.
Word. Die from the funk.
No,
yeah.
but hey, you know, all that being said, Uncle George is always cool with us. You know what I mean?
He's my hero.
Yeah.
Parliament Funkadelic, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I battled them against any band back
Any
in the
band,
day.
hell yeah.
They're one of the sickest.
And I got to work with them via Public Enemy. Salute to my brothers, you know, Chuck, Flav, Lord, and the crew, the S1s, and to Uncle George for inviting me on to that track when the shit goes down, Public Enemy style. It was dope, and I mean, like, you know, he definitely remembered who the fuck we were. He was like, "Oh, be real, hey."
Shit, I
It's a
remember.
long time.
It was one show after it was Lollapalooza, and he had a gig at the Hollywood Palladium, and I got a chance to sit in with George, and we played like Knee Deep for like 25 minutes.
You was knee deep in knee deep.
Man, I'm like, but it was like, man, I'm playing motherfucking Knee Deep right now.
That's
you know what I
dope.
mean?
You know, that's how I felt when I was playing cowbell for Andy Garcia.
Yeah.
Till he looked at me crazy.
That's hilarious.
You were kind of hype. You were hype.
I was totally rocking.
You were hyped. I remember that. He came on out and said, man, I'm going to rock this cowbell.
Yeah, well, so much for that.
Yeah.
One day, man. One day.
One day.
You can maybe, try it again, you know what I mean? You'll have a little jam band.
You know, I would not play for nobody's band.
No?
You want it to be like a duo?
I am playing percussions for nobody's
There he
band.
is.
Son.
Ah, there. Like, is that it?
I'm too expensive. Hey,
That's a cowbell?
What's that rapper playing fucking percussions for?
He's saying the percussions.
Yup, that's the fucking sacred fucking cowbell.
Don't touch it.
With that well-used fucking hit.
Check this out. Yeah, and that's the stick. That's the fucking stick. He had that crazy, huge, extra...
Like a little bat.
Little bat. And you know what? I'm putting up a bounty on that cowbell.
There you go.
I'm putting a bounty on Andy's cowbell.
Gotta have that cowbell.
I don't care. I don't care about the stick, but we want that cowbell.
That stick's half used.
Yeah, we don't want that crusty ass stick.
Like the stick.
Get a new stick.
Need the bell.
We'll take
On
that
new
cowbell,
stick.
son.
Give me that cowbell.
There you go. See,
There it
he
is.
loves that shit. Look at that. And that's his sacred. You know what?
And you just got all up on it.
We probably got to get the stick too, because that looks like the same stick.
It
that he
is the
had.
same stick.
Yeah, that's the one he got mad about.
Aw.
And you took his cowbell and his stick.
And his sacred stick.
And beat it.
And beat
Hard.
And that's
Hey,
why
wait. Time out. Let's pause on all this
Word up.
because
There's a lot of giggities behind
very
that.
sus.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't sus. You
Mad
did technically
sus.
beat it with a stick. How is that?
Beat the cowbell with the stick.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you're omitting
I
some
didn't.
words.
I didn't beat the stick.
You beat it.
If I needed to beat my stick, I beat my own.
I didn't say anything about beating your stick. I said you beat the cowbell.
All right, cool. As long as we got clarity.
That cowbell brings some great pleasure. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. He's in heaven.
Who rocks the cowbell like that?
He's in heaven.
It's
son. Look at
bliss.
this.
Chest hair popping out.
You know,
Yeah.
this is why it all makes sense now. That look that he gave
The
you.
look that he gave me.
That's what
he's-
B-Real looked like when he was playing it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
totally had the feeling of bliss.
Yeah, you picked up the love of his life
Oh,
and just
yeah.
started
Yeah.
banging it.
I was banging the love of his life.
Dude.
See? Okay.
According
That's
to
hella
Steph.
sus.
Oh, look, the bounty. It's here.
Oh,
We got a stinking cowbell. Look, we got Andy
That's not loud at all.
Yeah, that didn't just make us deaf. Don't worry about it. Oh, fuck.
Ow, the ring. I think it's the ring. For
Yeah,
me.
it's that ring. That ring is a motherfucker right
That's
there,
how.
man.
That's how fast the people are. We wanted Andy's cowbell.
You got it.
Got it.
My extra padded headphones had preserved my hearing during that session.
Yeah, there you go.
Didn't sound loud at all to me.
What? Hear what?
It sounded like sweet music.
Sweet music.
I was like, that cowbell's got some good tone.
It's got some tones in it.
It got
Oh,
tones.
Bobo, speaking of tones, did you meet Steftone? No, not really. I got a fucking cajon here, dog.
Yeah?
I do. You looking for it? It's not up here. Magic curtain.
What's that, Kairos hair?
Bring down the wooden box and by my desk. Please, thank you.
So the magic curtain is Kairos hair.
Oh shit!
I didn't know what he didn't say magic curtain. That's what I thought we were referring to.
The magic curtain had no identity till
just now.
Some people started giving him one.
Some people.
He's also known as Magic Carpet.
Is this what you saw when you saw Andy Garcia yelling at you?
No.
No. This
Rage.
No, he didn't. He didn't open his mouth like that. He just gave me this scowling look, like you son of a bitch.
Like he's grinding his teeth, like.
There you go.
Even worse.
That was it right there.
Right there.
Imagine him playing his little bongos and giving me this. Right here.
Yeah, that's about right. I mean, he gave a look, the same kind of look in Godfather 3, too. I saw him like, oh shit, that's the look he gave B-Real.
Yep. I'll kill Jimmy Zazzle. I was Zazzle. There goes the cajon, Holmes.
That's a whole drum set right there, people.
That is a drum. See, like people looking at it, what's that box? But you know what? That's not just a box.
Motherfucking drum box.
That's a rock box right
It's a
there.
beat box.
Yeah, you can, you sit on it.
You sit on it and you play it.
And you play beats.
Yeah, you play beats.
But I would imagine you could put that shit on a stand and play it just as cool as you would sitting down.
Put a nice felt beater on a kick pedal right there. Get a little kick drum out of that.
Oh yeah, you get some stuff like that. Yeah.
I figured, I could bring that down here and, we do a little ditty at some point.
A live ditty.
A live ditty.
Look at that.
Eric Bobo. Eric Bobo. Eric Bobo.
Like that.
Yeah, like that.
Oh yeah, you had a little jingle in the
Yeah,
back.
you're about to be percussive.
That was me, man. Had your back.
And you know what's cool about those is that those glow in the dark.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they do. Those goes.
Do you use them in the show like the sticks?
I used to. I used to use those.
Let's do it.
Now I'm with the glow sticks.
Glow sticks are great.
Hey, that shit looks cool.
It does look cool.
1995 rave style.
I think if you're on mushrooms or acid or any hallucinogenics, when he
yeah.
breaks out the fucking glow sticks, they're not glow sticks. They're,
Yeah.
They're drumsticks, but
Dude,
those are fucking hard.
I want to like microdose next time you guys play, and then watch that part where it's like, ooh, that would be fun as fuck.
I use the Fishman Fluence pickups. I have my own signature series pickup, and the stripes on all my pickups glow in the dark.
That's dope.
Ooh, see,
That's
what I'm
dope.
talking about.
Smoke.
That's right.
Which goes really good with my entire guitar that glows in the dark.
He's not wrong.
You got one?
Glow in the dark guitar.
That's pretty fucking badass.
That's the shit.
Looks like that kind of weathered white paint. Like, when you get white guitars, that over the years, they start to turn more yellowish.
Right.
So it just has that natural, it looks like an old white guitar till the lights go out, and then it's bing.
Nice.
Word. Check it out before we forget. Our sponsors of the show, salute to them, CBD Lion and it's fucking too high at this point to remember. CBD Lion and Hemper.co. We're going to be talking about them a little bit more later in the show, but we just want to salute to our sponsors, Hemper.co and CBD Lion. Some of the best in game, right? And look, if you're not following us on Apple Music or Spotify, please do so. Search for the Dr. Greenthumb Podcast so you can catch this on the run, on the road, in the gym, or wherever. All right.
I just got me a package yesterday.
What'd you get?
The multi-flavored gummies and the full spectrum lotion.
Oh, CBD line.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Nice.
the full spectrum lotion is money. I borrowed some from Bobo when he brought it on the road occasionally because his sciatica was acting up.
It's good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, it worked on the hands too. It was like,
Yeah.
it definitely like was an improvement on the hands.
Nice.
So I'm like, okay, this shit is legit.
From what, soreness or cramping?
Well, that and just like the soreness, of smacking them skins.
Oh,
Yeah, and then
Calloused ass
and
hands.
then the impact of the drumsticks onto the fucking head and all that shit.
Right.
That does some shit. You know what I'm saying? So the CBD lotion for the hands, that's fucking everything right there. This
worked.
is the one.
That's the
Bobo.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
One pump.
One pump.
Pump, please.
That's what Aton's ex called him.
I believe our friends Rosa and
that was good.
I believe our friends Rosa and Ricky, invested in some of the CBD line lotion.
Nice.
And it was on the one for them too. So make sure you fuck with them. They work. They're
Rosa and Ricky.
But we'll talk about it more as the show goes on. And please share this shit out. Like it right now.
Yes.
Smash that like button. If you don't know how this is what it's like, smash it. And subscribe.
Yeah.
And click the all notification bell. If you ain't doing that, do it. If you're already subscribed, smash the all notification bell, and you will get, up on all of our drops as they happen.
Every time we do.
Because some people, they get the notification late.
Some
Yeah.
people.
Well, when you hit that bell, if you're not familiar with the bell, it'll give you alerts if you just hit the bell, but they'll just come in randomly. You have to actually go up one level to the one that says all notifications.
Right.
That way, when it drops right now,
go.
you get that notification.
That's right. The all notification bell. Make sure you smash that shit. And more importantly, share this bitch out.
Yeah.
Share the love. Don't Bogart it like Bobo does Cali's concentrates. Don't do it.
Yeah, just clicking the bell
Damn.
won't
Never
give you
fuck
I
all.
with
really
that.
didn't do that, man.
You
That's
definitely
really,
did. I love you, but you did.
I really didn't do that.
Definitely did.
I offered.
As a person who loves to dab, though, I felt your position. You only have X amount.
No,
you know what I
you
mean.
were
And
you were
everybody wants to
definitely
take a dab every day.
well,
and it's like, well,
that
now
was
enough.
I just
Steph-
lost 75%.
Steftone, you didn't see the
Yeah,
jar
there's
that he
plenty,
was given.
bro.
He had plenty.
Yes.
Well, that's
There's
another
plenty,
situation.
man.
When you got plenty.
Because I could see that position too.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, I did.
I've been there.
Yeah.
With
I just
course.
remember him saying 14 Gs.
Yeah.
He had 14 Gs.
Look.
That's not what he brought though.
Yeah,
he
see,
did.
14 Gs isn't a lot.
What he did was he kept the 14G jar at home
And
untouched,
took like the three
and
gram-
brought a little 3-4 gram joint.
It's
That's
safer
why.
for me like that.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to share.
But
As much.
my thing was this is that I had my e-rig out, you know what I mean? It was like right there.
You got to tell people. You
And
can't
no
just
one-
leave it.
no one,
No one's
you
gonna
know.
disrespect you and just
No,
start
you
smoking
know,
your
I mean,
shit.
there was one person that actually did, but that person will remain nameless.
Oh, I already know.
It was like,
Stank.
hey, how does that work? You know, it's one of those.
I never did that before.
You know,
Would you like one?
would you like to try?
Right.
See, that's the thing. You can't invite yourself to somebody else's shit. You have to let them invite you.
Correct.
Because,
Well, if you're waiting for Bobo, you're gonna die.
Man, well, maybe
waiting.
I should have just had a sign above it that say, yo, you know,
help yourself.
No
Yeah,
solicitors.
you
That
know,
would have worked.
help yourself, or you know, this is how you do it. It's easy steps, 1, 2, 3. You know, but that was it.
Yeah.
yeah, that was it.
Well, you
You
had
know.
a big jar and you were Bogarting. Hey,
You
you
know-
know, you like to do a lot of dabs. You wanted to make sure you didn't get to run out.
Well, here's the thing.
The flavor is great,
Here's
by
the
the way.
thing.
Thank you.
Fucking
No
shit is
one
great.
else, listen, no one else on the tour does dabs like him.
Yeah.
But they do like to do some dabs from time to time.
Not really. There's no call for dabs. There's more call for flour than dabs.
Yeah. God damn it is right. Sad. Dabs are great.
Dabs are great.
They sure
No,
are.
dabs are great for sure, but you know,
And they don't
People wanna
and they don't blow up the area. You could do dabs right around someone. They won't even know you did a dab.
There
Right.
he is.
That's right.
There he is.
Humphrey.
Bobo.
Now there was
Humphrey
only
Bobo.
there was only 2 people that took a dab on the whole tour beside me, and that was B
with my one dab.
Right at the end.
Yeah.
One.
Throughout the 17
The end.
shows and extra
and
days.
Trace. He had
Trace.
his you know one
One dab.
dab.
We seen bees. It was like 2 days before the fucking tour was over.
Yeah.
Or maybe the last day.
You know, but I
Yeah,
said I would
he
share.
shared.
But I did
Good.
share.
He
I
shared.
Thank you. Good
did
to
share. You know what I mean?
But
not-
again, the only Sharon and Cher he knows is Cher
And Sharon.
and Sharon. 2 names of ladies
My
that
experience
live on
with-
this earth.
with dabbing on tour is definitely have one little jar for yourself that no one ever sees.
Right. Your head stash.
So that way, at least on the
It's almost like
last
Coke.
on the last day, when the other jar that you share runs out, maybe even 2 days before then, you still got a little something for your own private head.
Yeah, that was
Right.
like back in the cocaine using days. That was always a strategy. Always have the one bag nobody knows about.
I would
share the rest. Pretend you already shared it all,
Yeah.
and you still had your own.
That's right.
Because it was a more grimy game than weeds. Hell yeah! You want to make sure you had enough for yourself before you started making.
Look at it this way, had anything unfortunately happened that there was no flour, I would have been able to say, "Hey guys,
I got some dabs.
I got something to help y'all out."
I mean, that's what you say now.
but that's only the right thing to do. That's what I would do.
Oh,
If put in that position.
I would do, but the thing is that we were never, ever, ever in that position. You know what I mean? I mean,
you could spin it all you want. It's like a roulette wheel. The balls are gonna land where they may. But
Was Bobo showing it off, like just doing dabs in front of you guys the whole time?
Just like dropping it on the floor. Oh, did that go down?
No.
Wasting dabs.
It went down in the hotel rooms and a couple of drives.
I'd be like in the back, and just chilling, recording some stuff, and then I'm just doing my normal.
Just
Yeah,
dabbing.
Bogarting.
Damn.
I didn't think of it as bogarting. It's not bogarting. I do share though. I do share. Maybe just not on some of those days on the tour.
Whoa.
But I do share.
Mm-hmm. Clearly.
Right.
Right.
More cowbell.
I definitely share, but I do start to stress when I'm getting down to the lower levels. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I would have been way up here if it was just me.
I'm gonna have to think about my sharing policy now.
Well,
all up for review.
I mean, but the thing is, I think that I'll follow your way. Like, say, there'll be a shareable one, and then there'll be a separate one. But again, not everybody dabs. I'm like, not everybody dabs.
What do you mean?
I mean? Not everybody dabs on the crew. You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah. But it's true. I mean, I said that not long ago.
I was there.
Would you just stop it now?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
We don't need this. I don't need this abuse.
You didn't sign up for this today.
This Friday.
We didn't start that.
Friday
we
high
didn't
day.
start that way, man.
Come on now.
Okay.
And I'd like to say, an ounce of dabs is not an ounce of flour.
No.
One's going to be gone incredibly fast. The other,
The flower is gone.
Yeah.
the other's going to be around.
True.
Well, it depends. Depends who you are. There's some motherfuckers that'll go right through that shit real fast.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, something's wrong with them.
Yes, exactly.
You just need a drop. Bloop.
Yeah, just a little drop.
Some motherfuckers be globbing it up though.
I don't. You know what? I'm not a fan of just that mega glob.
That's
things
wasteful.
like that. It's wasteful.
It is wasteful when you think about it, because like you only need a little bit of that shit to get you fucking stoned, unless you're trying to be like fucking crazy ripped off. You know what I mean? And how do you enjoy that?
I've seen people like pack the fuck out of the Connect like up to the rim, and I'm like,
That's how you fuck them up.
I said, you're gonna fuck
Yeah.
this shit is gonna be fucked up like by tomorrow. You keep this shit up.
If
You
you're
know
gonna
what I
do
mean?
big dabs or big concentrate hits, whatever you want to call them,
You need a big bucket.
you need a big bucket. Because that's the only way you ain't gonna like fuck up your electronic shit up. Because you can't put too much in one of those; it'll burn the coil. And
Be
all that
greedy
shit.
with it.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do stuff like this.
No.
But if you got yourself the right bucket, you could say fuck it.
Wow.
Yeah, words. I'm trying to tell him stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the way. Buckets.
Get the right bucket. Or fuck it.
Blade's got a good bucket with all those little gems in it spinning around. All the little
Pillars,
spinners.
Pillars, marbles. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I ain't hit a bucket in a minute. I mean, the last time I hit Excalibur, we did it like that.
You did
The
that.
Connect is, and even the DabX, those devices, they at least give you dabs like you've always done them, because you still use it on your own rig.
Oh yeah.
But the intensity of the dab is the same as having a nice, well heated up banger,
Yeah. It's like a nice low temp banger.
But-
I'll tell you what, I did a 3 flip yesterday.
Nice.
But going to an actual a heated banger and your rig, that is the ultimate in dabbing.
Absolutely.
That's where you're gonna get your best dabs always.
You're gonna get your best dab that way.
I'll bring in the Darby on Monday if you want. We can do some real dabs. That thing chugs like a motherfucker, man. I think it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing about doing
It's a lot of work.
doing bucket dabs on a live show is that it's a fucking pain in the ass with the sound.
Yeah, the torch is uncivilized.
And to people watching for the first time and don't know what the fuck that is, they think you're doing some hardcore
Yeah.
drugs.
Oh yeah.
Fucking broken
You can't
windows.
sit on your porch with the torch.
Right.
Hey, I see what you did there.
Okay, that's good wordplay right there.
That's good wordplay. Can't sit on your porch with a torch.
Some people just won't understand.
Bars.
No, that'll be a hard one to kind of like, the neighbors say, what are you doing over there?
What are you doing?
You know?
But you could comfortably sit on the porch with your peak and draw almost no attention.
With the peak, yes, correct.
Yeah, but when you with that torch.
Yep.
Well,
You
that
look like
torch.
a fucking tweaker.
Yeah, that torch is gonna give you a reputation.
Yo, see, Milsel, remember when we tried to be dabologists? We said we're going to be dabologists, and we went to Home Depot.
Oh, yeah,
And
we got the torch.
A real torch.
We bought a fucking torch.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? We got to fucking do this shit.
Does it
We're going
quicker.
to do this right.
Does it quicker?
Yeah, and we went there and we got the torch and
You got one of them torches?
I do at home. I
yeah,
do.
but we
And I use it sometimes.
We went into Home Depot like, show us
Yeah.
the torches.
Exactly.
Yeah, we went in there with a mission.
It's either 5 seconds with a map gas or fucking 30 seconds with the little blazer torch. I'm like, fuck that.
Well, it's just
Bringing the big boy.
It was kind of crazy, man. We are here smoking, and this big ass torch. Like,
Like a
damn,
welder.
remember when it was just like little pipes and little,
Burn the
joints?
fucking house down.
Now we're in some
Word
fucking
up.
torch shit. Like,
In my beginning days of dabs, we were in Colorado, and the homies came down. They had that Coleman out there, the Everlast
Word.
flame. It just was on the
Hell
whole
yeah.
time.
What do you mean? The beginning of dabs was fucking horrendous. It was glowing hot
Oh, man.
titanium.
Oh, yeah.
bells.
Wait,
red.
There you
when
go,
the
right
red goes away,
Red. There they go.
We did that.
We
And
did
you
that.
wait. I hit that shit red. With
Hot
some
dab.
funky fucking wax. Nasty shit.
Oh yeah, we all
that's
subjected
a quality
ourselves.
titanium nail right there, though.
We-
It fits 3 sizes.
We all subjected ourselves to the
Yep.
nastiness at one point.
Oh, yeah.
early
Oh,
on.
yes.
Till we got
For
educated.
sure.
Till we got educated.
sure.
about it.
Every one of us got some metal particulate in the depths of our lungs.
God, those
Yes.
things hurt.
Agreed.
You would cough for fucking just
20
your
minutes.
Insides, were
Yeah.
just hurting. Fuck.
you be high as fuck, though.
Oh, high as
man.
fuck.
Dude,
High as fuck.
I
High
remember
as fuck.
my first
As
dab.
high as you could get.
Yep.
Oh my god, I coughed for 20
I
minutes
believe
straight.
it.
It
Oh,
felt
yeah,
like.
me
And when you stopped coughing, you were like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah, dude, it was
Not
like a
me.
whole other world.
When I stopped coughing, I knew I had discovered the right shit. That's what I was like. I'm done with the flower. Dabs only. Red hot dabs.
No.
No.
I'm with
No.
you, Steph. I did the same thing. I loved it.
I could
Hey.
not. No, the hot dabs. No.
Oh, I didn't
No.
love the heat, but I
No,
love the
didn't
high.
like-
I was
no, I
fucked
didn't.
up.
When I learned that the quality temp, the lower temp dabs were the more proper,
You switched
appropriate
over,
way.
yes.
Oh yeah, no, we went down low quick.
But
Yeah.
it's the impact and how quickly the
got
impact
high.
is.
a hot
the
dab
exhale,
is
on
gonna
the
crush
exhale.
you instantly.
On the exhale,
Yeah.
your head's
Yeah.
already fucking up.
Yeah. Dude, I,
Back
Temperature
then.
rising.
Yep.
I remember we were
Look at that.
Yeah, you let it get red, and as soon as it
That shit's
stopped
white
being
hot.
red, yeah.
white hot.
Yeah.
And we would do it. I remember we would. There was periods where we were doing dabs over here like crazy at the studio. We were just dabbing, globbing,
Globbing.
dude.
Globbing.
Oh, seeing who
Glob
could take
mob.
Fucking big fat fucking slabs.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
we were a little bit out of our mind.
it.
For a minute.
Yeah, yeah, dude, we were.
Just
Look
a
at
little,
that.
Just a little bit.
Hey, man, we
You
really
just wait for the red to just go
Yeah.
away.
Yeah,
and
when the
that's
red's
when
gone,
you put it
go.
on. Yep, when the red is gone, that meant go.
Oh, they didn't.
Go
They
time.
didn't. They didn't do that for Roscoe.
1200
Nah.
degrees.
They didn't do that for Roscoe. They let him hit that
Oh.
shit practically red hot.
Oh, plenty
Hey.
of people. I hit red hot nails.
No,
No,
but-
but
Yeah, I
Roscoe's
never
Ty-
hit-
hold up. We're all talking at the same time. We
My
gotta
bad.
harness this shit in. But with Roscoe, they gave him a big ass gram fucking dab, and it was fucking freshly
Glowing.
hot. Yeah,
Dude.
I mean,
Lights
look
out.
at this. Look at this. This here. Yeah.
Nah, that's not glowing.
That's not
though.
Roscoe though. That's,
Yep, Roscoe had a globbing.
and that's an e-nail right there.
Hey, and back then, you know what I mean? It was like when he did that shit, I mean, he took that whole shit to the head, and then it was like, bow.
Yeah. Yeah. It immediately fucking blacked out.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Dude.
And he was doing that for like they were gonna give him some flowers, some shit like that. He was holding up a bag, a big sack.
For a pound, right?
Oh yeah, they were gonna give him a pound. Yeah.
Right.
You do this dab, we'll give you this pound. He was
So
like, fuck it.
He was holding on to the pound, so then when he knocked out, you know, they politely took the pound from his hand. Nope.
That's ice cold.
That's ice cold. That's right.
The coldest shit, how he just went into like a sleeping position where he was
yeah.
like,
Man, he was hyped. She said, "Shit, I got this. I got this shit.
Night.
Watch this, night, and well, let's take this back."
hey, but honestly, he should still have gotten it because
He
he
should have
did
still
it.
got it. He did it.
He did the shit. And whether he passed out immediately.
Correct. I agree.
Yeah.
If he did it, he should have got it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
He had it.
Unless there was a clause.
Unless there was a clause
Right.
that you had to finish it.
Right. Oh, he didn't finish it?
No, I
Then you
mean,
don't
no,
get
No,
it.
it was a
no.
huge.
And so
Then you don't get it, yeah.
so it's on the nail,
Right.
and he's taking the first initial hits,
Yeah.
and it's still sizzling, fucking,
Of
you know,
course.
burning, and
He went down.
He goes down before it's all fucking done.
I'd give him 2 ounces and send him home.
No, they gave
You
him
didn't, they gave him the whole pound?
They gave him the whole thing.
Oh,
He
they
lost
did?
it when he was passed out.
See, to me, you got to finish it. If that was the deal, that you got to finish the dab. You could cough, you could pass out, you could throw up, but you got to finish it.
They should have just gave it to him.
Yeah.
Well, they did. They just took it back.
He gave it
Well,
to him, but they
yeah.
just took it back.
They did just take. I think they took it back.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. That's not the way to do dabs because
Nah,
you ain't
man.
gonna enjoy it.
And then they'll never dab again. You
And
know how
you'll
many
never
people?
dab. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that shit. I
Yep.
ain't touching that shit. I mean, there's motherfuckers that won't touch it now that have never touched it. It's like, you know, they look at it like it's crack.
And
Like,
I want to
no,
say
no,
to
no,
them,
no.
you're missing out.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
And I want to say to you, it's all about CBD Lion, our sponsor of the show. One of them, CBD Lion. Go to cbdlion.com. Check out their menu. Got gummies, edibles, tinctures, topicals, hemp flower, broad spectrum capsules, CBD isolate products, broad spectrum, and full spectrum products, CBD bundles and combo packs, pet tinctures, and treats. They got a vast menu for whatever you need. If you got like, you know, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, or parents that are a little bit intimidated by the THC, but they still want to, you know, use, you know, get some sort of healing benefits, therapeutical benefits, CBDs are the way to introduce them into that world, and CBD Lion have some of the best CBD products in game. So go to cbdlion.com. Choose up on some products there. Use the coupon code BREAL for a discount. And if you're into the subscription boxes, go to hemper.co. They got plenty of them. You can sign up for their monthly subscription, or you could make your own box, or you can snatch one of their theme boxes up. They have plenty of accessories here that you could load your box up with, and that their subscription boxes come with. You could also use the coupon code BREAL for a discount on one of these boxes or any of the products you choose. These are some of the theme boxes. It's off the hook. Whatever you need to elevate, hemper.co. Go check them out. Those are the sponsors of the show. And once again, if you have not hit that like button, smash it right now. What you waiting for?
I like them silicone ashtrays they got.
Yeah, they got some good silicone ashtrays. They got good grinders, too. We're sitting here with the icon, Eric Bobo.
Team Icon, what the deal?
That's right. Mr. Goodlight, C-.
Hola.
The lit one.
Happy Friday.
The strong one, Steftone.
Awesome.
Mr. Cali Weather, Cali Blaze.
Bang, bang. What up, yo?
Yes. And I'll be real, a.k.a. Dr. Greenthumb, in case you're just tuning in.
The Funky Feel one.
The Funky Feel one. Many names I have. Follow me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
We smoking, man.
Smoking hit,
It's
man.
pretty smoky in here, right?
It's pretty smoky in here.
It
man.
is. We're
Dude.
hitting it.
Dude.
Another thing in that documentary was dope is just hearing all the old school, leaders of the new school, fucking DOS Effects, fucking EPMD, like everybody just hearing those old bands again and how relevant they were and how big they were at that time. That was dope too, man. Seeing that shit again. That was definitely good. Definitely go watch that, guys. That was a good one.
That is a good watch.
There's another doc I haven't seen since it came out. But you remember The Show? It came out at the same time as Rhyme and Reason.
Yeah.
The Show.
I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I got another one
That's
to
another
watch.
one you need to
Yeah,
check that out.
Perfect.
It has Biggie and
done.
it's pretty great.
Film then at
Yeah.
that time?
Same
Oh,
time.
great.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
And I think it talks about the live aspects of like touring.
They talk about they did something on Jay-Z on that one too, right?
I forgot.
Maybe.
It's been that long.
Could be.
But yeah, but
Can't
it's
wait.
from that period, so
Yeah, Biggie's still alive, so they got a glimpse of him
be
on the
able-
road and,
Right.
and watching him.
Right.
It's dope. The
I
version.
can't wait.
Yeah, it's a
Can't
good
wait,
movie.
good.
Now, how about that doc that's called about the elements? About elements?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the homie Bonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that, but I want to check that shit out.
Yeah, it's good. I was interviewed for it here at the studio downstairs.
Oh, so you in it?
I'm in it. I don't know. They may have cut me though.
I hate that shit.
I mean, I heard they cut like 20 minutes. So let's see.
Oh man.
Also, basically, you got Kanye.
But you don't know if you got Kanye. You don't know.
I don't know yet. I haven't seen the new cut yet, but I was in it before, and it's pretty cool.
That's cold. Like, so many motherfuckers are coming out. Man, he called me to do this shit, and he cut me out, too.
Dude, Todd Rundgren.
Todd Rundgren.
What was the artist we were talking about a couple weeks ago where they said they gave you props for turning on them to
Tyler, the Creator.
Tyler
yeah.
the Creator. So you get props. You made it in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was big news right there.
Yeah, it was cool, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, man.
It was fucking killer.
Shit.
It was history.
Fucking A, dude.
What were we talking about before though?
Who knows why?
I think I was gonna add to something.
You were going to add to something.
Yeah.
You on that forgetful OG?
Yes. That's what.
Come on, Colton. You're the track keeper.
Yeah,
what
come on,
happened?
dude.
Where was C- going?
Where were we going? Fill me in.
I was looking at the chat and everything.
Ah.
No,
Hey,
no,
what do
what-
actors say
But
when they're around?
here- but-
Line.
But here's the Vice article that C- has brought in.
Word.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NERD. Their first show in L.A.
Yes.
Their first show in L.A. was at our club Flavor.
Yeah,
we used to do.
Me and Bobo did we did a night together over at the Viper Room in Hollywood, and I would DJ all night, and then we would have these bands play. We had Kush played there.
Yes, we did.
What years are we talking about?
This is like 2001
oh,
and
early
2.
2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also had NERD perform their first LA show ever
Right, dope.
at our night,
Nice.
and
Yeah.
it was killer.
I'm sure Pharrell would come down a few times. One time he brought Beyonce.
Yep.
This is
When,
true.
I'm like, whoa.
This is true. Yeah.
Okay.
He would come hang out because we were always like, after he played, he came and just hung out, just to get, like we were always about the music.
It was about the vibes, man.
Yeah, it was good. It was good vibes right there.
Good vibes, bro.
Talented people.
So many vibes.
Mostly high, because that was when the OG was strong.
Man, that's all we were smoking at that time.
Hey, we were snobbing it heavy. If
Yeah.
anybody brought any other weed
Then
to the
OG.
table,
Didn't
we
even
were
get
like,
to hang out.
fuck out of here with
Yeah,
that.
dog. It
Or
was
you know what?
serious.
Keep that in your pocket. We're gonna share ours with you. You just chill the fuck out with that.
Hey, it was so serious. You have no idea. The
Real
OG
snobbish with it.
Yeah.
huh?
If
you
it-
got cut. Wait. You gonna act like you weren't with us then?
I was. Yeah, I was
You gonna
snobbish
act
too.
like
Yeah.
you weren't too?
I'm just saying.
Oh,
we
you
were
just
kinda,
said what?
We kind of snobbish. We were snobbish.
Yes,
Hey, there you go.
We are we.
There
as
Okay.
a team.
Team.
We were team snob.
Team snob.
I was on Team Snob.
I was on Team
yeah.
Snob. Hey,
Team Snob.
Steftone and I would be matching each other joint for joint every hour, every fucking minute. It
Yeah.
was like a smoke train, just like our bro GF's name. It was a true smoke train because we just never stopped smoking.
You were rolling logs.
Yeah,
I remember, like heavy duty, like
always the king size paper.
We were straight up chain smoking those shits too, like one after another.
We just didn't have the glorious field tips yet.
Hey, Steph and I broke many bags on people because they would try to keep up with us, and they pilfered through their bag, dude.
Oh
man, our bags were slightly bigger.
Yeah, and better.
Dude, the OG was so.
See, in
prominent.
New York, our commonest was the sour diesel
Yep.
and that Uptown Haze, Washington Heights.
Until the OG came back to the
Yeah, of
NYCs,
course.
and
Fuck
then
yeah.
nobody's fucking
Hell
sack
yeah.
came out.
People smoked OGs forever, but nah, bro. Still,
It was like, damn, what is that?
But it took a long time before
yes,
that
and
happened.
people still smoking sours to this day.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause it's
Still
more
smoking
affordable.
Haze. It's just their signature strains in New York, and
Yes.
they honestly they work great like that. That real fucking Washington Heights fucking haze, that Uptown Haze. You can
Well, because
smell
here's
it.
the thing:
Yeah.
is it that New Yorkers are a little bit more fast paced, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that OG brings them down 2
Yep.
notches, where the diesel and,
them going.
and the
A
haze
little-
keeps
yeah,
you
they
going.
do.
It doesn't affect.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It makes them feel good, but it doesn't affect like having a big ass wet blanket upon you. And
It falls in line with their pace.
Took a little while, but they fell in love with the OG too.
Oh yeah,
Don't worry.
Yeah, they.
Once it
I
hit-
know they did when they don't want to do shit
Exactly.
and they just want to
Smoking
be
that
in
kush.
space. Some OG Kush
That
is
kush, yeah.
is that shit, but primarily it's that
Oh, yeah.
diesel and that haze.
Yeah, that
They're
sour
good,
diesel.
man. If it's the right strain, them shit's a fire. I still
Fuck
like
yeah.
it. When I go home, I still smoke it.
Yeah, it's been a
Fuck
minute.
yeah.
Yeah, diesel sour.
Well,
Sour.
it depends on the grow.
Of course, always.
Absolutely.
Yes, hey, we used to have this dude up in NYC. We called him Fred Flintstone because he looked like
Fred Flintstone.
But this motherfucker would grow the best sour diesel.
There you
Right?
go.
He had an uncle up north in northern Cali that he got the genetics from, but his uncle could not grow it as good as he could in terms of flavor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it looked nice and it was pretty, but it just didn't have that twist that homie shit had in NYC. He had that shit. He was a very fucking good grower.
Yep.
And that was my first introduction to some real diesel
The
because
proper diesel.
realistically
Right.
diesel was like OG out here. Like
Yeah.
once it got popular, everybody said they had it.
Correct.
And
it
they're
didn't
just
mean it was the right strain.
yeah, they were just trying to get their boofy ass fucking weed sold. So if they called it this, someone who doesn't know is just gonna buy it. Oh,
Right.
that's that shit? Okay, yeah.
You know.
There was some other strain, the cheese or some kind of
Yeah,
cheese.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But when you run across the real shit, that's when you know, and it's like
Well, you know when you have the real diesel.
Some of the best.
Our bro Fred had that real shit. So whenever we went to New York and we didn't have the OG with us and we wanted to get that diesel, boom, we would call
Yo, Fred.
Fred.
Yeah, man. My connect was actually fucking rest in peace, Ricky Powell. He had the most fire. He had a delivery service early to mid '90s, literally on bikes. Like when you see fucking half baked, like Ricky Powell ran a legit messenger service.
Yes.
Weed.
That was my first experience getting weed in New York.
There
It
you
was
go.
all my little
Messenger.
clear boxes,
Messengers.
little clear
The
plastic
little
boxes.
square
Hey,
ones.
so yes,
Yeah,
hey,
rectangular.
our alchemist
There you go.
introduced us to a guy that we'll call the Pasta Man.
Right.
For right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would bring us some of that fire shit in those little cube
Jars,
like
yeah, the
Yeah,
cubes,
little,
the
little
square.
clear
Remember?
plastic boxes.
$80 to $100
Remember that,
for
Bobo?
2.5
Remember that.
grams.
Yep.
Remember that?
$80 to $100, and people paid it gladly.
The fucking
Hell yeah,
plastic
because that shit was
boxes.
bomb too.
Fire,
Hey, the
bro.
delivery action in New York was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was
That
dope.
was they're gonna
Yeah.
kill it. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, delivery is gonna kill it in New York once that
Hell
shit
yeah,
gets
Will,
all
man.
locked
Nobody
in.
want to deal with that bullshit. They
Well,
want
that's
to sit
the
at
way it's
home.
always
Well,
been.
no.
Pizza
Time,
delivery.
time out. Tourists will go
Yes, they
to
will.
the shops.
People
the
live
motherfuckers that live in New York that don't want they don't give two fucks about any
Delivery.
of the shit.
Word up.
Delivery.
Hell yeah.
All day.
Convenience.
All day.
Who wants to
Hey, man.
fucking wait outside or take a cab? Or have
And
to
it's already
fucking
been that
double
way
park?
forever.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
man.
it's already been that way.
That's
it's
like 3 decades strong of that.
It's just adding.
Yep.
It's just adding to the culture down there. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes
Yeah,
no
man.
sense to get like a delivery van there in New York because you're gonna
Yeah.
be stuck in fucking traffic.
And it was messengers, the bike messengers.
You gotta
and
keep it on the bike.
Ricky Powell had.
Yeah, if you keep it on the bike, man,
Yeah.
somebody's
Can't
'cause
catch 'em either,
Your,
number
your
one.
overhead is gonna be low, but the whole problem is you got pieces of shit that are gonna be trying to jack these guys.
Yeah.
especially if one of these, because sometimes the companies are trying to advertise on the bike or the rider of the bike. If someone sees that this guy's wearing a T-shirt that he's the delivery for the fucking local dispensary or whatever.
Yeah, but nobody carried a lot, though. You carried whatever you were bringing to the next delivery.
Yeah, but that was back then.
Right, yeah. Back then, for sure.
It's probably would
now
not
the
be the
service
move.
is a whack over there in New York.
Right now
bro.
would not be the move to be publicizing that
No.
you're a delivery guy.
No, they should not
Can
publicize.
I tell you, though?
E40 already said it. Dumb,
do,
dumb,
though, bro.
dumb, dumb,
You're right.
dumb.
They should not have their delivery guys wearing any sort of marketable shit so that they are not subject to get jacked.
Oh, that they
Absolutely.
don't do, but they advertise the fuck out of it on like IG and shit.
Well, no,
Illegal
that's
fuck,
not
they don't
that's
care.
that's not the problem. It's
Yeah.
just you'll have
make your people a
you'll have
target.
the sharks, the hawks, and the vultures all waiting to see that little T-shirt or that little logo that implies that this guy's a weed delivery service.
Yeah.
Fucking guy, right? And they will target that guy.
In California, you're not allowed to put your name on your distro
Nor
vans
should
because you
you.
make your distro driver
Nor
a
should
target.
you, because you're a
Absolutely.
rolling jack
Sure
move.
are. Exactly.
And that's when the drones come in because
Can't
we
fuck
don't weigh
around.
that much. Dabs
Yeah.
don't weigh that much.
Right?
You're
Might as
flying
well.
around grams at that point.
I mean, there's delivery services already fucking, putting that into testing right now, like delivery via drone
Remember that?
or autonomous vehicle.
Remember that fool that got some weed delivered to jail by a drone?
Yeah.
And flew it over the wall?
I do. You know what I remember? That we're supposed to go into a break right here, Colton. We're going to rock into a break. We'll be back with more Dr. Greenthumb Podcast right after this shit.
Hip-hop on your laptop.
Or anywhere else online. BREALTV, fool.
Chuck D, and this is my Once Upon a Rhyme. One of them was Public Enemy number one. Public Enemy number one was actually a song where I actually put together this difficult sample from the JB's Blow Your Head. Blow Your Head was a song that they played at the roller rinks, but the DJs were not quick enough to keep that loop going, that sound of the synthesizer. Every once in a while, a DJ would get like two loops going on turntables and keep the beat going. Once the beat comes in, and with the tone going, but they never could do it because it was a really quick beat that even changed tempos. So the first time that this beat could ever get looped, the only way it could get looped was in a pause tape, and I did it in 1984. And I laid vocals over it as a WBAU promo. Andre Brown later on, Dr. Dre, of course, from Yo MTV Raps, the East Coast Dr. Dre, and Jam Master Jay were up there at the radio station when I brought it up there, getting the cassette, and it became a WBAU mainstay. It was a staple. And that was the record and the song and the tape that got around so infectiously that Rick Rubin called my house for 2 years to try to get me to do records, and especially that record on a brand new label called Def Jam. You had trios, whether it was Run DMC, which was a trio, Beanie a trio, Fat Boys was a trio, Beastie Boys was a trio. This was something that said, well, we're not a trio. This is something that's going to have a lot of members, but really kind of one MC, one DJ, and everything else will have a new definition to it. Hence Flavor Flav. So when I cut this demo, we was actually driving trucks together in Long Island, moving furniture for my pops. We would talk about things in the truck. And when we got to the studio, and I told Flavor, I said, just come in here, I just need you to say that stuff we talked just open it up like that. I'll knock it out and do the rest, and you close it out. Like Schoolie D, Cold Money. that was the beginning of Public Enemy #1. When it came out in February 1987, it was a record that came out because the original demo was done at the end of 1984. So it was really one of those things where it was before its time. It's Chuck D, Once Upon a Rhyme. That's right, BREALTV. Peace.
Let me tell you something, let me tell you something. Come on. You won't see what's coming, you won't see what's coming. Play my song and the drop, hit the joint slow. Blow that endo, blow that endo, blow that endo, blow. Let me tell you something, let me tell you something. Come on. You won't see what's coming, you won't see what's coming. Play my song and the drop, hit the joint slow. Blow that endo, blow that endo, blow that endo, blow. Lounging back in the white range, ain't it strange? Windows down, see my city in the light rain. At the stoplight, watching all the shorties hustle. Ain't even come of age, already flexing muscle. I take a hit, blow it out, time to keep it pushing. Tears falling from my mother's eyes, from the skies. In my head, I keep thinking, what's the next movement? When I pursue, it's just another form of self-improvement. I want more, like the things I never had before. So we explore every avenue to open doors. Too many sleeping in the streets without a thing to eat. Hold on to dreams long gone, trying to stay strong. They say God will never
anywhere
give you
else
more than you
online.
can handle. Connect to
Be Real TV, fool.
Fool. You're watching the Dr. Greenthumb Podcast. Welcome back. Here with Eric Bobo, the icon.
Deal. Light it up. Eat.
Mr. Willett, C-.
God damn it!
Strong One, Steftone. And Cali Blaze. And cheers to you, motherfuckers. I'm Dr. Greenthumb. Hello.
Salute to everybody.
Get your cheers on, guys.
Happy weekend, happy Friday, everybody out there too. Happy Friday to 5150s and everybody out there, man.
Yeah.
Salute.
Insane Asylum.
Hell yeah.
Insane cool.
You know, that Once Upon a Rhyme with Chuck D right now, that's everything.
Man, that was apple juice.
I'm trying to get, that was apple juice.
Damn, was it?
I want to get Chuck D on the show here.
That'd be great.
Chuck would have fun. He doesn't smoke.
Motherfucking legend, bro.
But he can chop it up with anyone.
And he's got a lot of deep views, man.
Yeah.
Some people can't think he's a little harsh, but coming from the life he came from, he has every right to say the things that he fucking says and have the opinions that he has, because I don't think they're narrow-minded. I think he's making statements about real shit, and to some people it's just a little too real for them, and it's like, oh, he's racist, he's this. No, he's pointing out shit.
That's how I
that
feel
is
when I talk
real,
about flat Earth.
You know? Oh, that don't get me started.
Let me tell you something about Chuck, though.
Yeah.
Chuck, what a lot of people probably don't know about Chuck D is that he is a dope artist. And I'm not talking about, musician. We already know he's a dope artist in that sense. I'm talking about paint to canvas.
Yes,
sir. Wow. This guy he's got a photographic memory. He could sit in this room, look at it,
paint it,
and remember it and paint it exactly the way he saw it. He used to do that shit when we were on tour. We'd sit, somewhere, and he'd just be scribbling what it looked to be scribbling in his book, and he was actually drawing out where we were at, the view that we had, and sometimes he'd be drawing us. Sometimes in the rehearsals he would do that.
Yeah, that's
crazy, talented Chuck D, man. Beyond the intellect and the artistry, he's just something else, man.
Yeah, I got a Chuck D original.
I know you do. I know you do.
You type in Chuck D on Google, B-Real TV pops up as a second picture.
Look at that, man.
Look at that.
The big bro.
That's homie.
Hey, the big bro represents heavy, man. I mean, I can't tell you. Every tour we went on, he's like, "Yo, B, give me, some of them B-Real TV hats."
That's dope, man.
Like, I mean, when the big bro's asking you, how do you you ain't gonna say no. You're gonna be like, "How many you need, Papa?"
Word.
Chuck D. He brought right in the line. He wore those B-Real TV hats on stage with Prophets of
Rage.
That was awesome, man. To see my idol rocking the B-Real TV hat.
There was a whole stage of idols there, just so you know.
True that.
Look
There
at
was a
that,
whole
man.
stage of idols right there. He was my idol though.
There's Bobo in that background.
Still is.
Look at
That was
That little Bobo.
that was at the,
Bobo.
that's at the Elephants on Acid release party, I believe it was.
Sure is.
And Chuck came to represent once again wearing a B-Real TV hat. That's how deep.
Yeah.
That's my big bro right there. That's my mentor,
Yes.
my idol. Who would have thought? I didn't. It just happened.
It did, right?
Some mentor.
Classic.
It honestly seems like every picture on Google, he's rocking a B-Real TV hat.
That's cool.
That's dope, man. For real.
Yes.
It's a G right there, man.
Dude, he was, he was the first person I ever heard coin the term, hip hop was the CNN
Yes.
of the hood.
And he was not wrong.
He was not wrong.
Correct.
Yes, he is, man.
Yeah, man. He just wants, and that's how insightful he was,
Right.
even with a statement
That's right.
like that.
Right.
So, Pedro, this would be one of those parts where you make a clip up. Yeah. Right here. Then we could send it to Chuck, and he could see the flowers we gave him.
Hell yeah.
That's a great
You
idea.
know what I'm saying? Because he deserves them all, man. That's the bro.
Sure.
So that'll be a good part to just like,
Even if you just cut it right
Cut it.
here.
you got to cut it.
Just right here.
You got to cut it.
Real fucking pioneer, man.
Yes, man. One of the
Hell
best.
yeah.
To see him at work.
Yep.
That to be able to rock the stage with him,
It's an honor.
that shit was crazy.
When we first toured Smoking Grooves with Public Enemy, and we did like 6 weeks, I swear I watched every single.
I was there with you.
Every single show, man. I mean, Public Enemy for me personally. I mean, my favorite hip hop.
That's me.
Same here.
Yeah, that's.
And Chuck D
rightfully
always
so.
had my attentions. Like, yo, my favorite MC. Like what he was saying and just his voice. I mean, he was.
I seen what's his name, Flav, with Ice Cube, and I didn't know Flav even played drums. And then what's his name?
Oh, yeah, he
wrote
plays
under
piano,
that
too.
He plays multiple instruments.
Yeah, he can play.
Shout out to Flav having more talents. I didn't know he did anything but a hype man.
Yes, Chuck and Flav
Yeah.
would surprise people, like in
With their
terms
artistic
of
talent.
their other talents that they carry that people probably didn't know about for a long time. Like, people didn't know Flav could play like multiple instruments.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, he
Good
grew
for
up
him.
like playing piano first,
Yeah.
It's dope.
and he
Yeah.
got into all the other shit after.
There's a couple videos that are one recently of Flav playing drums for
Right.
Ice Cube while
That's the one
freestyling.
I've seen, yeah.
And there's another one where he's at a piano and he plays this fucking piece that's
Really?
fucking really dope. But
Yeah,
yeah, Flav
gotta
is
check that out.
He's hella dope.
That's
They're
good.
multifaceted gentlemen.
Yeah, multi-instrumentalists.
I like that. I see what you did there.
You know what I'm
Pretty
saying?
good.
That's how all the OGs were, though. They just there wasn't just a single talent they were great at. They were great at lots
Yeah.
of things.
Yeah, they did
That's
it
how
all.
they got there.
Yeah, they did it all.
Multiple talents.
True that.
True this. That is not wrong. We want to take time to say that it is almost that time. And if you should like to be in that time, you could send yours to BRealTVcontests@gmail.com. And we may run them today, run them the next day, or, well, actually Monday, sorry. But it's that time. Fuck off, Bobo.
Time for submissions. 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 Fuck off. Time for submissions. Time for submissions. Time for
Wow.
What's wrong, Bobo?
Some people.
Let's see the first submission.
First submission we got in. We got Doc Scribbles in here, and he's saying thanks everyone on the show. Here's a little firm and pictorial of my box. Bomb-ass collection of the good.
There you go.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Awesome.
I know.
The bowler box.
Got that honeymoon.
Well stocked.
All that.
Jamming.
Some people.
Shout out to Doc Scribbles.
Doc Scribbles.
Doc Scribbles.
And we got Ed G in here. He's saying shout out to the homie Eric in Temecula for killing it on my new piece.
Word.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Word.
That's right. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Fresh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word up. That's dedication, mine.
Man.
That's dedication, mine.
A lot of digging right there.
Skin game.
And Bobo wasn't here yesterday, but we got to show this again.
And he's got the Chakara sign right there, meaning power.
And Bobo wasn't here yesterday, but we got to show this again. This is from 4:20 p.m., 4:20 a.m.
Yeah.
It's Bobo, motherfucker.
Yo, motherfucker.
There you go.
I just like how the bottom picture is just high.
You know, when we were standing there watching Bobo, this is what we were all thinking.
I can imagine how painful this must be for you.
What a great scene.
Man, I was innocent, man. I'm like, yo, what are you guys doing?
That was this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was this year. Fucking criminal. Next.
And we got Glenda Baker in here saying thank you, Be Real, for the gifts and the good vibes.
You're welcome, dude.
You're welcome.
Glad to see you got it. Hope you enjoy it. Word up.
Look at all that personal shit right there.
Look at that M.
I mean, it's a little redundant with the signage, but, you know, you could thank Cairo for that because he wants you to sign everything.
Could you sign this?
Sign everything.
They'll love it.
We got this in from Hector Connector saying shout out to Mr. Fast Hands himself, Bo Bizzle the icon.
Yes.
Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree? I cheddar the world and feta cheese. Everybody's looking for Stilton.
That's fucking nice. Okay, that was nice. That was cool. I appreciate that.
Fucking around.
That's all them gourmet cheeses.
Yeah, that was real gourmet right there. That whole table.
That's gourmet.
Yeah.
That's gourmet.
Yeah, straight like that.
It ain't easy being cheesy. I know.
Cool breezy.
All right.
And we got Javi G up in here. He's saying he's having a michelada.
All right. That's a big sloppy michelada right there, brah. And a steak.
And ribeye, he said.
And the ribeye. Oh, man.
Them little chicken nuggets.
Ribeye's good,
Fucking
man.
starving right now.
I'm sorry, ribeye. That's a great cut.
It
man,
is, of
ribeye.
course it is.
It's a fabulous cut.
Yep.
Yep.
We
Do
are
you like
on-
ribeye more than prime rib, though? Because I
Yes.
really love prime rib.
I like prime rib, but I like
Prime
ribeye.
rib is a ribeye. It's just roasted.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like ribeye better.
Yep.
I don't know why.
And we got Jessica Carbajal in here, said she was away from the funky field tips, but was still able to catch a vibe cone.
Prima, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
That's my prima. That's my cousin right there. But I gotta say,
There you go.
what are you doing? I'll forgive you because you're my cousin. But it's, you know, come on, put him on a glass tip.
And we got JFire088 saying no rating, just showing I'm getting back to almost cutting off my thumb, and I'm in therapy now. No more rolling one-handed.
Hey, you're getting better.
Yeah, man.
Getting
Congrats.
better.
Smoke.
Congrats on getting out of in therapy.
And he's saying rolling is good exercise for the tendons.
Well, hey, look, see? That's testimonial right there.
No way I could roll a joint like that one-handed. My shit be all fucked up.
Yeah,
I give one-handed props to that.
Yep.
I can.
And using a tip?
Yep.
Come on.
Yep. That's not easy.
And JFire088 saying this is how far back I go with the funkies.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
I still got that.
Yep.
Me too.
I do too. Oddly enough, no one stole it.
Amazing.
What's the story with the thing over here?
Okay,
I don't
so
think I saw that.
the green thumb pouch is if you had like a set of, let's just say 5 or 6 tips, you can put them in that. That's a pouch for your tips, and you can fit 2 king size rolling papers.
Nice.
In this pouch here. We don't make them anymore.
I will put
and it had that little Velcro thing like the old wallets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd put a lighter, had the tips, and some papers.
Yep.
And that was it. That was it.
I like the little RX.
Yeah.
And the doctor.
That was before I started using the. Well, I was using the head logo already, but you know we didn't feel like that would.
No, you did right.
Yeah,
so
it's
still
cool
though.
It's definitely a collector.
Yeah, we don't make them no more. That's a collector's thing. If you got it, you're lucky. Next.
We got Jonathan Resendez in here saying, shout out to B and the crew. Stay blazed.
Shout out to you and yours, and yeah, stay blazed with us.
Doing our best.
Got the Rome.
Cannabiotics is fucking really good.
Yeah.
It's a good choice right there. You're choosing up with sun.
Milk and cookies.
Not to mention that Rome right there, standing strong.
I like it, them.
Terp sugar.
Wow.
Yeah, that part.
There's the wax.
Enjoy, man.
That's not wax.
Yeah.
Look at that. Cali Blaze rated.
No, man, you can't rate it. He got to rate it because you got to smell it and taste it. Don't matter what it looks like.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it
You
could
can
look
be
like
easily fooled.
I was just trying to be
Absolutely
funny, bro. Stop.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm not a ton wrong. Like, I give that like a 3.4.
Nah, never
Give that a 3 point. What's the point
Give that a
for?
3.4.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Where does the point?
What's the point of the point for?
There is no
They
point.
make it like he wants to sound like he knows what the
Sound
fuck
exquisite.
he's talking about. Yeah.
I wanted to make it sound like it means something.
Yeah, man.
It's arbitrary because there's no actual chart, so you could see what all the different points are.
Well said.
Aton made the chart.
Yeah. He's still making it.
Yeah, it's still not made.
It's not done.
And we got Joseph Gonzalez in here saying, waiting for the show, some pre-show activities with the 5150s.
Yeah.
Got the Cali Blaze, the Bobo drum.
Nice, man.
Nice.
That's a nice, it's a nice combo you got there right there.
Nice.
It's freaking fresh.
That'll
Look at
treat you right.
Yep.
You're going to have a good time.
That's more like wax right there.
What is I hate the word wax. You understand? The wax is what we take the fuck out of it. That's why I hate when people call it that, because wax is bad. Wax is lipids and fats, but it was an old school term that just never went away.
See, I'm still stuck with that
like
old
the
school term.
chronic.
Exactly.
It's
yeah.
like chronic.
Correct.
like chronic.
Exactly. So I don't hold it against people, but it's literally an insult because there's wax in there, then your shit is whack.
Kush almost became one of those words.
Exactly.
Now, it was true that like early days of the wax that people were calling it earwax.
Buddha's earwax. That's what they used. When I moved out here, first dab I did was in 06, and before that there was nobody even heard of it.
No, that doesn't sound something that I want to try.
I know, but it did look like it.
Right,
When you
it did
saw
look
in the
like
jar,
it. Looked
like some fucking earwax.
earwax.
And I got it from the pharmacy on Santa Monica, and I think it's what is that? Fairfax and Santa Monica. It was called The Pharmacy with an F.
Yeah.
They were one of the old school ones, and that was the first place I even saw a dab, and that was 06, and that was Buddha's earwax, they called it.
Doesn't it sound appealing at all?
It didn't, but it
Hey.
blew my fucking nipples off. I was like, holy shit, like coughing so hard I really thought I might have blew a nipple off. Like I looked.
Wow. Really?
I checked.
Wow.
I checked.
Can we smoke some wax later?
God damn it.
Next.
And we got Midwest Boxing in here saying, on vacation, repping the insane all day
Yes.
from
Yes.
Santorini.
Yes, that's what the fuck.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Nice.
That's what,
There he is.
Fucking nice, mate.
Excellent.
Looks like a good vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the islands in Greece.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Santorini, that looks like, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It does.
I think that's
Look
what he
like
said.
Yep,
He said
Santorini.
That's the island. You can tell by the white into the hills. Once you see that, you know it's Santorini right there.
That shit
It's all
is
built
money.
into the mountain. I want to go very badly.
Yeah, baby.
It's a long flight. I hate those flights. God damn it. See, it's better from New York.
14?
Well, because New York, like, we're so much closer to that side. You guys are closer to Hawaii. That's about it. Like, but for us, it's easier to get to Europe.
Yeah, you guys
It's
are 6
easy-
hours.
That's it. It's easy. London, 5.5 hours from here. It's like 12 or some
Yeah.
shit like
No,
that.
it's 14. I
Oh,
remember.
wait. Do you have to stop in New York from here?
You don't have to.
You don't
have
they
to.
do
Go
have
straight through.
It's usually like Heathrow.
Gotcha.
You might have
or,
to
like-
go. Yes, that's where your connector might be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
and that's
going
a
straight to
bitch
Heathrow.
because it's a big ass motherfucking
Yeah,
airport, man.
like even
It's the biggest hub.
Is it? Yeah.
Out there, yeah.
Sure is.
to go into
And
like
then you go to Wagamama.
Wagamama.
That's exactly what you
Go to
do.
Wagamama.
Yeah,
Wagamama.
That's the move.
I
right
wish
there.
I knew what you were saying, but I don't.
my God.
Okay,
That's
it's a restaurant. They have them outside the airport, but this is one of the fucking dopest ones in that airport.
And you go there.
Yeah.
In Heathrow?
If you have if you have time, you go there.
Oh, you have time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
If
You
you're
have
in
nothing
Heathrow-
but time.
If you're in Heathrow, you got time.
Unless you got
sure.
unless you got some hell of a delay coming from wherever you came from.
Yep.
So basically, after you come out of like their whole TSA thing,
Security.
and then you just walk down and you're gonna see it.
It's right by Gucci
Right there.
and Louis.
Yeah. It is delicious.
Oh,
By
It's
the
a
way,
must.
We
next.
got Mike Phillips Lakewood 562 in here, and he's doing a little tribute to Bobo.
All right.
A little ranch shot.
Oh, old school.
BREALTV. My name is Mike. Reppin' Lakewood 562.
Rapping.
Eat, motherfucker, eat. Wow. Anyway, about to do this shot of ranch.
There we go.
That's 2020 Bobo.
Eat.
Ah!
Something he'll never forget.
Wipe your lip, Mike.
That shit don't look right, man. That shit don't look right.
This guy is a wrecking machine.
That's another champion right there.
That's a champ right there.
That's a
The
champion
champ
move
out
right
in
there.
562.
See a shot, take a shot, Bobo.
He will do what it takes to win.
yes,
No.
he's a winner.
He is a winner. But if you want to see me take a shot, go back to episode whichever number that was. You can see that.
I expose people to magic.
Because I am not going to do that unless it's in a winning situation. You know.
Hey, when are we gonna play a game of Bones again?
GF asked if we would wait till he's here.
Oh,
Fuck
look
outta
what
here with
just
that, man.
magically appeared.
Oh, look
You
what
look
just
what I just
magically
magically
appeared.
Look at that.
What does that shit say? Buttermilk what?
Ranch.
There you go, Bobo.
Buttermilk house sauce,
See a shot, take a shot.
a.k.a. ranch. No, Colton.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. No, man, I can't do that. I'm not probably prepared for none of this stuff.
Smell it.
I've done this.
Smell it.
Smell it?
Now take it.
No, man. I'll leave it right here, okay?
For Christ's sake.
Fuck off.
Next.
We got Rome 559er in here. He's saying, "Hey fam, first off, sorry for the blurry pic, but we were all fucked up at the E40 Burner concert." And he says he's repping Insane all day.
Look
there.
at that.
Yeah.
Standing out like a big red flag. I like that. I like
That's
that.
super duper sick.
I like that blood. Ain't that right, Bolton Blanco?
I like that shirt better than Bobo's.
Well, you know.
Bobo's rocking that blue.
It's all right. I'm colorblind now, but
We might not
you know
get
what I'm
along
saying?
today, Bobo.
Hey, easy
said-
there,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, easy star.
He might cut your camera time, baby.
Hold up, man.
Easy star.
I know where you work.
You're going to go right into your shout outs. The mic's going to go cut. The screen's going to go black.
Let's go to the next round.
Don't give him any ideas.
I hope you realize how you've hurt my feelings.
Well, let me show you something here. We got Smokestack Mac saying, along with the funky field tips and high and hungry candles, I got a pretty nice hat collection too.
That's pretty good. That's a good start.
Nice.
It's a good start. You got the beanies too.
That's cool, man.
You need them insane beanies, man. Go to insaneclothingco.com. All right,
That's
get yourself some insane beanies, baby.
Could you put Be Real on there too for a code?
Why?
It's insane. You got the code for all the other things.
What? Maybe I'll consider it.
Yeah, baby.
20% off.
We got Smokestack Mac back in here again saying, imagine after you die, someone takes a VR headset off your face and says, how was it?
I'm an F-18, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That would be crazy.
We got Steve-O from the 209 saying the girls are almost there.
Oh,
It's
yes,
going to
they
be
are.
a hash and concentrate time for them.
Nice.
Well done.
Yes, absolutely.
Frosty. Looks all frosty-like.
Yep. She's a baddie.
We got this one sent in. Steftone's kind of been working out a little bit. Got a new workout regime going on.
Strong one. Look at that. The strong one.
Anyone that's seen me without a shirt knows that's not true.
That's fake news right there.
He said anyone.
At no point in my life have I ever looked like that.
Got some new tats too. Hell yeah.
Tatted up all like that. No.
Shit.
He said I had a whole revitalization.
He said at no point in my life have I ever.
All right.
And we got to go into these. We got the Marisol tips coming out.
Yeah.
Marisol.
At 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Marisol.
Got to get some of them.
Make sure you get those. They're going to go online.
I like that little green stripe in there.
That's right. At funkyfieldtips.com. That's with a PH. P-H-U-C-K. No, P-H-U-N-C-K-Y. Hey, man, I'm high, man.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Yes, go there to the website, 4:20 p.m. Get them because they go fast. They'll sell the fuck out.
And that seems to be it for submissions.
Thank you for your submissions. If you want to send some, what?
I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready. You're fucking confusing me over here.
Fucking ready, bro.
If you want to send submissions, send them to BREALTVcontests@gmail.com. We'll take them. We'll run them. All that. But I think I hear him at the door. Look, check this out. We're about to open up the doors to the insane asylum because I hear him calling outside right now. That's your chance to make a comment, give a shout out, ask a question, all that. All right, you can do that via super chat right now to get down with the insane asylum. C-minus, I hear them.
Do you?
Yeah.
I hope that's food delivery. This Uber Eats so hungry. Good Lord.
Let's do this. We got Doc and Squish in here saying, got that second like of the show. Who's next? What's your number?
Second like of the show.
Wow.
Number 2.
Noble.
If you're good with that, that's
And
cool.
we got Christian again for the number 1 like.
Number 1.
That's 2 days in a row, huh?
Yep.
You killed it. You
Waskey's been sleeping.
murdered it.
Yeah.
He's been sleeping.
He's gonna lose ground in a minute. Word up.
We got Waskey in here asking C, what's with them socks?
Yeah. That's with them socks right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's up, Doc?
That's all, folks. Yeah, that's my Bugs Bunny. On my Looney Tunes, dog.
yo, Looney Tunes shit, man.
And we got C Cultivation in here saying, hey, be real, anything, there's a Humboldt shop going to be opening up at all or not?
The Humble Shop. No, we've changed locations on that. We'll let you know soon enough.
And we got the Big Mighty B in here. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Word.
And we got Jose Alfaro. Hey, yo, B.
Yeah.
Will there ever be a Soul Assassins reunion tour?
Tour, I don't know. Maybe a record. I don't know. I can't call it. That's up to Muggs and the rest of the crew. But it should happen.
And we got Sunflower Samurai in here, and they sent us the vibes.
The vibes.
Vibes, bro.
Vibes. Motherfucking vibes.
Shake it back! Awesome!
And we got Kirsten right in here with the pair. Thumbs up pair.
Pair.
Thank you very much for that.
Thumbs up.
Apparently,
It's terrible.
Pair Gang. Pair Nation.
Let's go.
A pair.
And we got Robert Hernandez in here. Be real with the hat. LOL.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's saying in the super chat.
I
What
guess
does
so.
that even mean?
Oh, with no hat? Or?
Yeah, because I don't have a hat. This is the second
yeah.
day.
Oh.
Well, it's not like his head is all messed up or anything.
No,
You
No,
know,
but-
that guy is like a dome.
Oh, no, you ever
know what I
read in
mean?
the fucking comments with them kissing his ass? You'll see people, oh, he has a beautiful bald head and this and that. fuck you guys always with my fucking shiny head and this and that. I've seen them talking about his head, and I get pissed. I'm like,
You guys are comrades over there, right?
You guys are in
bastards,
solidarity.
man. He's flipping it.
He's like, oh, this whole
You
thing?
mean this?
Yeah, whip your hair there. B. Just whip it.
Whip real quick.
You missed it, man.
No, I saw you whip it.
No, you missed it.
But I want to see you whip it again. Go ahead.
You're a rude guy. I'm trying very hard, and you're being rude.
Ah, that was good.
He's like, this whole thing?
Go ahead. Let them know how you do it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, happy Friday.
You got it too.
Yeah, go ahead, whip it.
We got Mr. Funky 760 saying this podcast needs more cowbell.
Clearly. To him, Bobo.
Not directly. Yeah.
It's the ring.
There you go.
And we got Wasky in here saying, Callie's so small, he sleeps in a funky field tip case.
Yeah, goes Chuckles over here.
What's so funny,
look
B?
at him go, man.
Dude.
Look at him go.
He goes
Fucking
Chuckles.
Chuckles over here.
Chuckles.
Dude, to watch
that's
his
good.
face, your face.
What'd you say?
Oh, shit.
Look at fucking Chuckles over
God
here.
damn it. It's like fucking throwing fuel on the fire, man. You just encourage these fucking guys, man.
Yo, B, what's so funny?
Sorry.
He's not sorry.
He's not sorry.
He's
No,
not
not
sorry
at
at
all.
all.
What do you mean? He's laughing hard. He's enjoying this. Why would he be
He's
sorry?
tickled right now. He is tickled.
Must breathe.
Fucking Chuckles.
What's so funny, Steve?
Well, you know.
And we got Big B the Mighty in here saying, love the podcast and the whole crew. When I watch this podcast, it feels like I'm smoking with my boys.
Yes.
And
That's what it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
You're smoking.
That's what it feels like here, too.
Yeah, you're smoking with your boys.
And Big B is also saying, love the Laker gear, B. I'm betting we will have the 18th championship by 2022.
Mm-hmm. He ain't wrong.
Really?
He ain't wrong, man.
Dude, it depends on how many field goals they can make.
That's true, too.
That's important.
Yeah.
That's important.
very
If there's no field goals or home runs, dude, then
Right?
what the fuck are you even playing for,
What
bro?
the fuck?
It's fuck, dude.
I agree.
Common sense,
Sports
bros.
Common sensories.
And I'm sorry I got to say this, Callie. We got FB6 Demon in here saying, I asked Callie for $5 the other day. He looked at me and said, sorry.
I'm a little
short.
I already knew where we were going. This has been done already. 2 or 3 fucking times already.
Yeah, that's redundant.
That's been done already, guys. Originality.
Who this man?
Listen, I can't chuckle sign that.
Yeah, you got to be original, man.
Hey,
the
you
funky was original. You know, that was original.
Hey, yo, Chuckles.
Exactly.
Can't chuckle with that.
Hey, Chuckles, there's no Chuckles on that.
No, man.
No.
Hey, and you give it up for when it's good, too.
Absolutely. When they are good, they
That's
deserve
great
it.
sportsmanship.
They
and
deserve it.
Dude, hats off.
Hey, well, for me, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
always
a spin
hats
off. Spin off. Glistening over there.
Oh, shit. Always shining.
Oh, shine.
And we got G-Pen Joe 40 ounces in the Twitch chat saying, yo fam, go to YouTube and look up Beastie Boys Sabotage on Letterman. You will see a young icon in the making.
The young icon.
I watched that when it was
Young
out.
Bobo.
Yup, young Bizzo.
Hell yeah.
It was right there.
He was right there.
I seen it.
Eat, motherfucker.
And we got Wasky back in here. Wasky saying, Steftone, are you willing to take a risk?
Mm-hmm.
Put your arm in it.
No.
Put your arm in what?
What?
From
That's what I'm wondering, too.
From one of our videos.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like,
Put your arm in
I
it.
was like, wait a minute. I've seen a
What do
video
you
like this.
mean?
He said, I've seen a video like this.
You know, only up to the bicep, though. That's the furthest I've ever.
Oh, my God.
Oh, come on, man. Fucking throw up.
What's going on?
And FB6 Demons asking, what did Snacktone bring in today?
Nothing yet.
Yeah.
We're going to fucking die after this. I'm so fucking hungry.
There's not even any pistachios or anything, you know, any kind of snacks. Cereal. There's cereal. Right?
I'm super duper serial about it.
We got a lot of options around here.
Various.
We got Ezekiel Osiris in here saying, be real, peace to the OG God.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
And Wowski's back in here saying, AOB, the Throw Your Hands in the Air remix was revolutionary to me. Just like Tupac's Got My Mind Made Up. East Coast, West Coast collabs.
Yeah, that was a good one. Getting to do that shit with MC8 and
OG
and Eric Sermon, and who else was on that?
Redman.
Redman. Hanging out, doing the videos together.
That's super cool.
Not like what's done these days, where it's like, oh well, so and so's filming today, so and so filming tomorrow, and all that shit. This was actually a dope group song, and everybody showed up. It was on the same day and worked together.
Yeah.
That was dope.
And we got SV in here saying, what is the official strains used for the original OG Kush?
What do you mean by that?
It should be a singular strain.
Yeah, it is.
OG Kush.
Yes.
And from what they say, it originated in the Kush region of the Hindu mountains, whatever, something like that. In that Kush Mountains, I believe it is, or Kush region.
Yeah, it's not a hybrid of anything.
Right,
It's
it should
its
be a
own
land
thing.
race, yeah.
It's its own
Should be
thing.
its own
OG
land
Kush
race.
is not maybe its original name.
Right.
But
That's what we named it.
It's the name that it got put on when it got here.
In my timeline, it originated right here in Southern California in the late 90s.
No, they actually brought the...
I know it's not originally from here,
Right.
but for me,
For you, when it was birthed to you.
Correct.
Yes.
Because they're the ones who just brought it over. Somebody brought those cuts over from, again, if you Google
Matt
it, I
Berger.
believe- Yeah, is that who
Yeah,
gets the
Matt
credit for it? Well,
Yeah.
good.
He's one of the guys.
One of the OGs.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Bless you for bringing
him and Josh D. That connection.
Yep.
Yes.
And SV saying, props to Kush Loads, Cypress Hill, and the 5150s.
Word up, salute.
Yes.
Salute to the
Salute to the
5150s.
salad.
They out there. We learned that they are across the country, chilling, rolling with us. Salute.
Yeah. Salute.
And we got Jorge of the Jungle with the Hippo.
Hell yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
He jerks off for just a second.
Whoa, yeah. Whoa, whoa.
He's at the Jack and Hoff concert.
Yeah. Showing you how much he cares.
Definitely.
It's very, very alert. Intensely.
We got Mike Phillips back in here saying, eating Chipotle, watching y'all eat.
That sounds good.
And he's giving us an aw yeah.
Ah, yeah.
That's right.
And we got H Monk in here saying, great cast today. Some would say it's a strong cast.
Yeah,
that's right.
It is a strong cast.
Looking right at you, Steftone.
Yeah.
And we got Tribe of Gypsies in here saying, what's so cool about Cypress in this podcast is y'all promote each other's individual projects and the homies' projects as much as you promote your own stuff.
That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, man.
Yes.
Show love
It's
to your
all
peeps
love.
and your fam.
It's
Yeah,
all
of
love,
course,
I
bro.
mean.
Put each other on, man.
We talk a lot of shit, but it's all love.
It's
Hell
all
yeah.
love here. Teamwork.
That's what you do with your best friends.
That's right.
Yeah, if we didn't talk shit, we probably wouldn't like each other.
Word up.
It's true.
And we got Tripper Gilbert in here saying, oh yeah, Callie Blaze, I wanted to say this the other day, but never had a chance. I appreciate you, my brother. Having you on the show is awesome, and you do great work, and you're a great person.
Thank you, man. Fuck.
You were waiting for something.
Wow.
You were waiting for
Yeah,
something
bang, bang.
bad.
Fuck,
great.
man. Thank you. How about just that?
Fuck out of
Thanks,
here.
man.
Fuck
No,
out
no,
of here
no,
with that
no.
compliment shit.
You stay, man. You don't have to get the fuck out of here. You stay.
That's cool, dude.
You're fucking all right by me, bro. Oh, yeah.
You
Thank
can
you,
stay.
man. Yeah, you can fucking stay.
Well, his response was
That was
great.
that was overwhelming.
He said,
Yeah.
"Thank
I was
you."
like, what the fuck?
You were just waiting for it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. I was almost thrown off a minute, you know.
You knew it was
He
real.
said, "Thank you," and then he said, "Fuck." I'm like, "Damn," you know.
That's legit.
Yeah, that is legit.
You didn't know.
That's a great sample.
Somebody had his back, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
so-
He felt
That
that
was
shit.
good.
That,
Hell
that's a
yeah.
great feeling.
That was great.
That's a great sample. The 180s in 3 words. 180 in 3 words.
All right, next.
We got John Pushy in here saying, I never get the 30-minute premiere for the show. I'm subscribed and all notifications. I don't get it till 5 p.m.
What?
What do you mean?
Maybe it's in your settings. I don't know.
Are you in the right time zone?
Yeah, we're on Pacific Standard Time, maybe, but it's supposed to alert you no matter what.
Yeah, 5 would be in the East Coast.
Yeah.
You can always just set an alert.
Yeah,
in your
but that's
phone.
not the time we go on.
What?
Yeah, we're always late.
We go on at 2.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We going at 2,
What do
so
you mean?
2-ish.
We go on at 2. Where is he at, on the East Coast?
he didn't even say.
Should
He didn't
be.
even say.
Well, okay, so we go on at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so,
PST.
yeah.
Like,
And we got KRTs in here saying peace to Bobo,
Yeah.
getting into playing the congas, but can only buy one right now. Should I get the low one or the high one?
The low one, no?
The low one, 'cause you can
Well,
tighten
you
it
know
tight.
what? I would say the high one to start to work on those slaps.
Okay, yeah, the high one.
The high one to work on,
Yeah, because that's everything.
Yeah, because the lower one, which is called the tumba or the conga, that's like the other accent. The quinto, which is the higher one.
That's the one.
That's the
general.
one that's the one that like leads it all.
That's the lead. The other one's
That's
the
lead.
bass.
Exactly. So get that smaller one, work on them slaps, and we'll come talk about this next year.
And he's also
I get-
asking any advice on getting started with playing the congas.
Getting started.
Yep.
Listen to a lot of percussion albums. Puente and Percussion is one that I would recommend, and just start looking and listening to different songs that have percussion, because it's all played differently. You won't approach a rock percussionist the same way as a Latin jazz percussionist or something like that. So just start to listen to the different songs that have percussion, and go from there.
It's all about the ups, the downs, the mids, the lefts, rights, and the slips and slides.
Yeah, emphasis on the slips and slides.
Yeah, baby.
And we got Seabiscuit in here. Callie, will you be moving back to New York since the recent changes in weed laws?
Moving back, no, but definitely hoping to tap into that market. Of course, that's home. So, but it's going to take some time for them to get this shit together. So, just like any other state, especially a state like New York, it's so big, and it's going to take time to regulate it right. It's a couple of years before I think it's actually flowing. But fuck yeah, we'll be there, man. Fuck yeah, we'll be there.
And we got Mr. Twackalak here getting yelled at. Yo, Bolton, what the fuck happened to you, man? For real, though, I need that address to send that painting of the elephant I sent in submissions.
Fuck.
I highlighted it, and that should be Cairo's job.
Damn.
Wow.
God damn it!
Calling you out, Cairo.
Someone ain't doing their job.
I'll get back to you, man. And we got Wasky yesterday saying Christian didn't get first. I did, Votto.
Oh, okay.
What?
My bad.
Easy.
Christian got first the day before, I guess.
First gate.
And we got another question about the Roar Tips. What's up with the Roar Tips? Not official, B.
Yeah, they're not official. Just letting you know.
And Bueno's in here. Are there CBD products at Greenthumbs in San Diego?
Yeah, there should be. There should be some different CBD products down there. Go check them out.
And we got Seabiscuit back in here. Callie's joint is regular size. He's that small.
Oh, were they talking about my big one? They probably, by the way, that big one's done. I'm finishing my second 10 milli motherfucker. But he was making a short joke saying, my big ass joint. It's
He was.
just
That
basically trying to say.
It hit like Aton.
Yeah. And
Didn't.
Oh, hit like
didn't
8 times?
take. Yeah. That one didn't take.
Damn.
Why'd you have to come here?
And we got David Del Pillar. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, David.
Yeah.
Jam, man.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And we got Brian C. in here saying, on my way back to Southgate, coming from class at CSUN, smoking some fire, waiting for the train.
Right on.
All right, man.
Hell yeah. Have a safe trip, man. Get that education, man. Get that education.
Don't smoke on the train.
Don't smoke on the train.
Mm-mm.
Never advised to do that.
And we got Dr. Frost in here saying, happy Friday, y'all. Steftone, you gonna play in the mix today?
Nope.
Kept it real.
I would like to, but I am not prepared to do that. I would only be bumbling around, and
Yeah.
I'd like to do something, thought out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We'll it'll happen.
It'll happen.
And Dr. Frost is saying OG Kush is ocean-grown Kush brought over from Hindu Kush mountains in India.
No.
Is that true?
No.
Well, listen, Hindu Kush mountains, yes. The ocean grown, no.
No,
that is not it.
That is not it.
That people have been pushing, because they've been pushing that. That's what OG stands for. There's
It's
a group
not.
of people.
Yeah.
No.
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 That's a big no. No.
Somebody else made that up for their shit.
Correct.
There's a lot of backstories.
God damn it.
That there is.
That is a wrong one, though.
Correct.
And we got the Macho Man in here, Randy Savage, saying, good to see the whole squad back together. COVID hit me hard for the last 2 weeks, so I'm catching up on the episodes I missed. Party 1, 2, 3, and this is the best podcast on the planet.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
That it is, man.
Glad to hear you're back and you're doing better, man.
Yes.
Word up.
Take care of yourself out there, and
Indeed.
stay safe.
Please.
And we got Megan13 in here saying, hey guys, don't know if you have a designer yet, but I'll do any art for any of you for free.
Oh, boy.
Love you guys. Let me know. Smiley face.
That's a hell of a pitch right there.
Yeah, right.
That's a hell of a pitch, man.
That's
I seen the one she did of you with the
Yes.
color in the chain. I seen that one.
We'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to. We'll have to reach out.
Smoke.
We got Texas Red in here. I got fired for calling the boss's son a cokehead.
Whoa!
Is he?
You killed it. Totally murdered it.
Well, maybe he was a cokehead.
That's pretty good.
That's cool.
That would cost you your job.
Correct.
Yes.
But
It's great that you told him, but
it's great that you told him because you lost your job, but
appropriately.
you opened
Yes.
his father's eyes, and maybe they call you back and say, you know what, we were totally wrong to let go of you.
We threw Cracky out.
Threw Cracky out of the family.
Cracky out? Oh my
It
god.
can happen. It can happen.
So good.
Yeah, that's what happens.
It's not likely going to happen, though.
Yeah, no.
It could happen, but it's
What
not
do you
likely.
mean?
Not likely, yes.
No.
Absolutely right, Steftone. Not likely, but
What do you mean?
Just try to keep positive.
Yeah, that part.
And we got El Toro in here saying, to all of us mass murdering the weed, Party 187.
Yeah. Word.
Yeah.
We got Christian Slorenzo. Maine, I'm just trying to beat Wasky for the top comment so I can get that goodie box.
Right.
That's right.
Get
Keep
up
at it,
earlier.
man.
Get
Mike.
up earlier.
Yep.
Be early.
Early bird catches the box, man.
Yeah, don't be
And Herbs1 in the Twitch chat earlier says he's grilling some ribeye steaks and hot links during the podcast right now.
Oh, come on, man.
He
You
says
gotta sense
it's
'em.
going down.
I want your complete attention.
I'm hungry, man.
Yeah, bring some.
God damn it.
Send some over.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, where's the Portos?
Yeah, what happened to the Portos, man?
Hey,
Oh,
Dick.
God. I want in on that. That's for sure.
Yeah, Portos. Yeah.
I want fucking in.
Did you not eat breakfast today or what, Callie?
No, I actually didn't. I just ate that fruit that I brought for everybody. I ate about 4 pieces.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
Thank you for
dying.
that, by the
Of
way.
course, man. It was refreshing and delicious.
It was.
But now I'm fucking hungry.
Yes.
We got yeah, man.
And we got Tiny Sweet Bowen in here saying, I'm smoking on some flower called Tangy. It's some cool shit.
Old school. It's actually
Yeah,
years old now,
Tangy.
but fucking flavorful for people who've never smoked it. Shit.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I smoked it, it was overwhelming because it was like, wow, this is like a fucking tangerine.
Yeah, the
Like
taste.
it was, it matched.
taste was
oh,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
very, very citrusy.
It was.
And if you smoke it in your bong or your dab rig, you must clean your rig afterwards because it will forever taste like the tangy.
Yes, it will. It
Until
really
you
does.
clean it out.
That's not a joke, man.
Yeah, the Tangy concentrates are good.
Yep, they sure are. And they're strong. Meaning, like, he's right. That flavor stays in that shit.
Yeah, you got to
You'll
clean
taste
your
the
rig.
dabs later.
And we got Kiko from the South. Hey, Strong Tone.
What's up?
Can I get a shout out to my son Ruben? He's really into learning to play the guitar, and he's been playing for about 3 months.
All right. What's up, Ruben? Keep it up, brother. You know, my skill level is very little, you know, but I love to make songs, and music is fun. So you don't have to worry about being too talented. And I mean, you know, like in the technical way, you know, enjoy yourself. Have fun with it. Play some songs. Play some music you like.
And he's also asking any pointers or advice for a new guitarist.
I just gave it to you.
Yep. That's content. It's 2-part questions.
I mean,
Rewind back 30 seconds.
if you just go back to the previous reply.
Yeah, no.
fuck is wrong with you,
I like to say just really keep it easy and enjoy yourself. Have fun with it because music's supposed to be fun. When you gotta overthink it and you're stressing on it, well, I don't know. That's not for me.
Yeah, gotta be fun.
And practice. I ain't no goddamn guitarist. I'm just saying anything you want to get better at, you need to practice.
Practice makes perfect.
Sure does.
We got Mama Cassie in here saying my first dab was set up by an expert smoker. Perfect size and temp for a newbie Aussie. And I was converted to the dabs for life.
Yeah, what's up, Cass?
Good for that person who actually did it the right way.
That was me.
Oh, was it?
I did that.
Good shit,
killed
man.
it.
Good for you.
Totally
Most
murdered
people try to murder people with dabs, and then you fuck them for life. They don't want to try it anymore. You get them way too high, and they're like, oh, no, never again. But if you give people the right amount, like he said, they're in for life.
You just need
Good
a
job,
drop.
buddy.
Just a quick little drop. You know what I mean?
You mean we're smoking dog shit?
And we got GDP Smoke up here saying salute to the doctor. I'm about to double flip this Mac 11. Salute to the highest podcast. Shout out to the strong, fast
up?
hands C and Callie Berg.
You.
Puro party 1 2 3.
Party 1, 2, 3.
What was that?
Oh, yeah, what party?
Puro.
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 Shit.
Puro.
Perot.
Puro
Yes,
party
I
1
love
2
it.
3.
Puro party.
Oh, man.
And we got Angels Don't Fall. I'm a music carnivore, Be Real TV. Through all the music, Be Real, you're my favorite voice, style, lyric composer. Thank you, good sir.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hey, it's all about choices. I'm glad you got me for yours. All right.
Yeah.
And we got heavy hitters. Sweet Purple number 1, Cheese, Sensei Star, White Rhino, Bubba, and Bubble Gum were some heavy hitters around Michigan back in the day.
Indeed.
Here, too. Back then, they were, too.
Excellent.
And we got Mitchell Sherwood in here. What was your favorite album to make? Prohibition 1, 2, 3, or Los Meros?
Oh, that's hard.
Los Meros.
Because, we had fun on all of them, Burner and I, Los Meros.
Sorry, I had to say it.
It hit after.
Los Meros.
I said it. I couldn't
Los
help it.
Meros.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
His R's are great.
I can't wait to hear. Let me ask you something.
Oh yeah. Let me ask you something. We're doing that.
We doing to do
Yeah,
it, right?
let's just totally down.
He is?
Yeah,
All right,
we
there you
doing
go.
that.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
funny.
so
And then the finale. I done told you.
I done told you. I don't know, man. They all had their own vibes, and we had a good time on every one. But also, I guess I'll say the last one, Los Meros, because
Los
that was the
Meros.
last one. Los Meros.
Los Meros.
Los Meros.
Los Meros.
Because we had a good time doing it. We were chiefing a lot. We smoked the fuck out of the studio, and we had the homies come in and work with us on shit. It was a good vibe. It was right before COVID hit and all that shit. So we were able to get all that in. Before it actually hit. Like we had just finished like maybe a week and a half before. So so we had a good time while we did it. So that one.
And we got Keeler Clothing Line saying, "What's up, Be Real?
What up?
I missed you in Dallas recently with Atmosphere. By the way, this is B Keel."
All right, be Keel. No, Dallas was good. It was another dope crowd. Or it wasn't. Was it in Dallas?
It was in Irving.
It was in Irving,
Irving,
Texas.
yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
that was a good crowd down there. They were giving it up. They had a good time for Atmosphere and Cypress. Yeah, Texas is always a good show.
I love Tejas.
I love Tejas.
Yes.
No matter where you go in Tejas, it's a good show, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Mike Phillips Lakewood in here saying, "Yo, any way you can send me the smoke sound effect?"
Smoke. I don't know. We'll have to find a way.
And we got John McClain saying, "What's up, fam? Been watching for a minute now. Gotta say, the show reminds me of kicking it with the homies. It's my type of humor and conversation. Peace to the fam."
Peace, John McClain.
Oh yeah, peace.
Fuck out of here.
Don't die hard.
Bobo threw him the fuck out of here for no reason.
Fuck you.
Bobo
He
threw him.
said it's like his type of humor and conversation,
There
right?
you go.
Fuck out of here.
Sometimes you got to get the fuck out of here.
You're not wrong.
Right, that's what he said. It's this type of shit.
True.
All right.
Super true.
Next.
And that seems to be it so far for the super
All right,
chats.
man.
All right. That's right on time. Look, check
Actually,
this
we
out.
just got one in right now.
Bam.
We got David back in here saying, "Hey, yo, Cypress."
Yo.
Cypress Hill is one of the crown jewels from the golden era of hip hop.
Well, thank you very much. We are from the gold school. All right. Not old school, gold school.
That was the golden
True
era.
that.
That's us. All right, look. We got a mix jumping off after this on Twitch. B_RealTV is the place. A lot of y'all in the Twitch asylum. You're already there. Hello to y'all and salute to you in the Twitch ward. So we're going to be serving up mixes. Psycho Les, C-, myself, Javi Lopez. And, we ask you if you like to come join us, All right. Bobo, you got shout-outs?
Yes, sir. Check me out on the socials, on Twitter at Eric Bobo, on IG at Eric_Bobo, on Facebook at Eric Bobo Music, EmpiresOfficial.com with all the merch from the Empires album. We got some hoodies that are going to be coming out for the fall and winter, and a new video is going to be dropping very, very, very soon, featuring Psycho Les, DJ Ethos from the Empires album called Total Chaos, and Team Icon. Thank y'all for y'all support. Eat.
Word. C-.
What up, everyone? Big ups to the Kitchen Sink crew and everyone that joins me in the morning for the mixes we do on Twitch. You can follow me there at C-Fam4 every Monday through Friday from like 9 or 9:30 all the way to 11 or 11:30. I've been doing it for like over a year now. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in and hanging out with that as well. And if you go to djc-.com, every order today it's a free shipping Friday. So anything you order got free shipping on it if you order it today. And thank you for hanging out and watching us here. And we're going to go get in the mix and smoke some more. Everyone have a great and safe weekend. This Monday, we're going to do Ty Segall in the morning. So I'll see you in the morning.
Colton.
Shout out to the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ray, Morning Shot Films. And for submissions, I get a lot of people trying to send in submissions like to my Instagram, but try to send it to the BREALTV contest with an S at the end. Try sending it to that email because sometimes it's hard juggling between social media and emails over here. A lot of stuff will get lost. So try sending it to the BREALTV contest page. And also 15% off Funky Flower today at Dr. Greenthumb's. Go check it out.
Bye now.
All right. Strong one.
All right, I got a little list here. I'm going to read through it.
Run it.
All right, Ray, Robert at Morning Shop Films, Taryn Meza at Velvet Hammer, new playthrough out today. Be Quiet and Drive. Colton Kilray, a.k.a. Bolton Blambo.
What up?
Yeah, brother. Be Real and the Insane Asylum. All the 5150s, all awards, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Y'all rule. Deftones fans everywhere. Everyone following the Deftones YouTube channel. All our partners, associates, love and respect. Edgar G, The Strong, Skinny Pablo at Mosai Music, Home of the Strong. Get all your strong gear at strong.family. Fall winter designs coming. Brian at Buvac, yeah, man, the jars are the best. Yaga Mike at Funky Field Tips. Mark Sargent, Karen B, David Weiss, Bob, Jaron, Eero, Austin, the Morgal, and all the Globe Busters, Space Busters, Crow 777, Sage Quay. The truth is stronger. The truth is stranger than fiction. Jake Gibson, thanks for all the information. Everyone follow me on IG at Steph D-O-double-G. That's spelled out STEF-DOUBLEG. Mark set up my guitars this past week. I want to say also to shout out to Godfather, Cali Blaze, Bobo, C-, E-Zone, Psycho Les, and all the guests on this show. Thank you guys for making my afternoons great. Apple juice, man.
I got to follow up a fucking Oscar speech, basically. It's terrible, and I got like
Just
nothing.
won a Grammy.
Not exactly Grammy award, but always shout out to my beautiful girl Valerie, my family, everybody who supports Cali Blaze, our products, our peoples, 5150s, everybody in Twitch and YouTube. Give us a follow. Cali_Blaze, CALI_BLAISE. And I will see y'all motherfuckers on Monday. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Don't be stupid out there. Enjoy yourself, but don't be stupid.
Word up. Look, follow me right here. Boom, right there. Follow me right there. All right, do it right now. All right, look, we want to thank everybody for getting down with us. Crew and fans out there at Insane Asylum. Y'all make our day because you guys are interactive with us. We're, a show that actually fucks with the people that watch it. So, that's just a different experience. Some people may fuck with their chat room, but not necessarily like we do.
Yeah,
so, that you're a part of the show as much as we are.
They make the show for us, man.
And we appreciate you. All right. So thank you for that. And make sure you check out that album. It's out there right now on all platforms. All right. We got it on our playlist. Fuck with it. You can check out that video number 9 featuring Burner. All songs produced by Scott Storch. And while you're in California, or if you're coming to California, or you live in California, Dr. Greenthumbs, make sure you visit and check out the extremely fire flavors in the insane bags. All right. These are some of them here. OG Christmas Lights, Ice Cream Cake, Hindu Funk, Mac 11, Maraschino, Ruby Red, Honeymoon, Great Bonsai, Rock Superstar, or Rockstar, sorry, Bermuda, Cali Nights, Godfather, the Mamba Juice. And we got more flavors coming up onto the menu. So be aware, be prepared. Don't you dare be scared. All right. It's all good for you. All right. Just like the mix that we got coming up right after this. But make sure you follow us on Apple Music and Spotify, on the drive, on the run, on the road, in the gym, whatever you want to listen to this on the replay. You can lock in there. All right. Stay with love. Love is the key. Always tell you that. Stay away from the booth. Always tell you that. Stay away from booth, motherfuckers. Always tell you that.
Yep.
And stay with your circle of good friends that lift you up like they lift you up, all right? Or like you lift them up and all that. I always tell you that, man. You know what I mean? Because together you're stronger, all right? Be strong.
That's right.
This guy is a wrecking machine.
We ride around wildin', high on our minds. I'm a street legend. I'm ahead of my time. When I die, pull something off the vine. Move 100 miles an hour, limoncello number 9. We ride around wildin', high on our minds. I'm a street legend. I'm ahead of my time. When I die, pull something off the vine. Move 100 miles an hour, limoncello number 9.
Take a breath, blow it out, till there's nothing left. Take another step, count your blessings, we ain't finished yet. Gone too soon, they'll be walking at the moon, smoking in the room when they reminiscing over you. Pour it out, spill a little for the ones you lost. Take a pause, never doubt the lines that you run across. Waiting for applause, yeah, you beat the odds. Reaching for the stars, heard your balls, now your name is ours. Sign them up, put them on tour, there he goes. Run around the world, you can spin the globe, doing shows. Spread the word, coming soon, dream coming true. Common theme, get money or it's getting you. Money over everything, money be the king. But I'ma keep it moving, yeah, money ain't a thing. Trying to live a dream, make it a reality. Actually, I'm living it, taking over gradually, getting it.
We ride around wildin', high on our minds. I'm a street legend. I'm ahead of my time. When I die, pull something off the vine. Move 100 miles an hour, limoncello number 9. We ride around wildin', high on our minds. I'm a street legend. I'm ahead of my time. When I die, pull something off the vine. Move 100 miles an hour, limoncello number 9.
Woke up in the west where the sun sets. No regrets, emblem on my chest. Yeah, the family crest, we the best. Read it on the net, ready on set. Call us heavyweights, man, we heavy set. Dropping on my Chevy set. Flew up to the east with the Jesus piece. To the knees, hanging with the slider seas. Money trees in the breeze, waiting on the press release. Presently, Hennessy in my cup, heavenly. Render me lit as fuck, give it up, never see. Essentially, got one speed at 100 and eventually you might hit the brakes. A mistake, no penalty. Lanes for me to take, no breaks. You'll remember me.
We ride around wildin',